All chat on, all chat, all chat. Hey everybody, give me a minute while I log in, get this on my computer so I can read the comments on my laptop. View your channel. So of course we're gonna wait for people to come in before we talk about the first topic of the night. Hey Jessie Lynn. Hey Cobalt. I know you're probably gonna be falling asleep, Cobalt, so we're say hey before you hit the snoring. Hey Cherry. Welcome in everybody. Hey Diane. Welcome in everybody. Oh yuck, I don't want to hear my voice. Where's the mute? Hey. Oh, look. Muted that up real quick. Alright, I can see the comments. All comments. I hit the like before I even said hi. I'm here, but just listening for now. Alright, we're gonna be talking about CERN though. I don't know if you want to put your I hope I could find a simple I didn't do my homework like I said I would. I found out the name that I wanted to talk about, but I didn't read up on it to find some smaller things I could read because I was just doing other stuff. No, talk about CERN. CE. I didn't want to put in the title because I don't know if because it goes under sort of it's somewhat a conspiracy theory. I mean, it's really truth is there, but I think there's more of a conspiracy theory around what they do. So I don't know if I put that in the live would they YouTube not agree because that's anything conspiracy theory they're stupid on. So I'm going to be trying to talk about CERN, which is spelled CERN. Are they? Is that abbreviations? Let me see. Or does it stand for something? I'll see if it stands for something. But yeah, it's pretty scary what they do. So I hope I can find something that has like the a smaller general thing of what they do, so I won't be reading the whole book to you guys. What? Who do I see in here? Who's that? Is that Susan? Welcome in, Susan. Hey, I know I just saw you in Jesse's chat, but still, hey, thank you for coming in here. So the Illuminati or something, I know CERN is a super in Europe. I don't know what's behind it. I think I think if we're talking about Illuminati, I think they're behind most things. So yeah. Um but I usually wait around the 15-20. We usually just chit chat with our welcome ins, and then like around the 15-20 minute mark we'll get into the what it stands for and what you guys think about it. So, Cobalt, are you the only one that heard about it in the chat? Nobody else heard about CERN before? How was everyone's night? How was everyone's Thanksgiving? Like I said, my Thanksgiving was chill with a little bit of small family, but more family than I usually have, like my sister and her son. So it was good. And then remember I was worried about the inspector coming in, guys, for today. It got rescheduled for Monday, so that was a good thing. But I was still freaking out. I didn't hear it got rescheduled until like 9 in the morning today. I was up that whole time waiting. You never heard about it, Jesse? Well, wait till you do if they tell the truth. Like I said, I don't know if Google's going to tell the truth because I should have did my homework, like, but I guess we'll be learning together. I'm reading it now. I'm trying to see. Sherry, are you listening? Did you get the real, like what I was talking about? Was that, did you find that through Google too? See, I'm not a technical nerd. Like, I can never remember anything to be able to explain it. That's why you always hear me saying, this and that, and I could give all the hints in the world, but I could never remember, like, the names and the history and the years and all that stuff. All I do is take, like, a little bit of information, and I remember, just like I said, certain aspects of it enough to try to, like, look it up or give enough clues where people will say, you mean this or that? I wish I could technically do all the stuff that's in my brain, but it just doesn't compute that way. Uh, I wish, like I said, I wish I had the nerd brain because I really like, looking up a lot of stuff, but the retention just isn't there. Let's see. Maybe Jerry's not listening. I don't know because I don't see the interesting stuff when I'm looking it up. So I'm gonna wait like I said, until, why is this not showing me everything? Why am I confused? Oh, okay. Wait till like 15 minutes to start that. Welcome, everybody. I always say to the silent viewers, don't leave. And it's fine if you just want to listen and everything. I hope one day you'll have the courage to join the chat and, chime in on what we're talking about if you find it interesting. But I know that takes a lot of bravery, and I appreciate you silent viewers. Um, you know, to the lurkers, you aren't silent viewers. You're just lurkers as a different type of person. You can hit the like button though. Subscribe if you want to. I know those people will never be chatting because they just want to see what's going on. But silent viewers, I love you. You got a place in my heart. I was a silent viewer for a lot of years, and I'm still a silent viewer for some channel. So, yeah, welcome in everybody. Join the chat, ask some questions. We always jump from topic to topic. It's late. It's like we get 3 hours in, and I'm like, we're still talking about stuff. I get surprised sometimes. So, different topic. If that's cool, do you have a chance to see the Northern Lights about a week ago? No, I didn't. I don't think they were visible where I was. I don't think CERN is cool. If I said that, I'm just saying, like, what's it called? Like, just knowledge in general, but not CERN. CERN is scary to me. That's why I wanted to sort of talk about it, because I want to see if anybody even knows that this thing exists. So nobody besides Cobalt heard about it, though. I thought some more people would, because Cobalt, we were talking about just conspiracy theories in general last night, and I got into the Mandela effect, and you guys were just, that's why I'm saying, I don't know if we ever talked about it in any chats, you guys, but whoever chatted last night, don't say anything about it, but you guys know about the Mandela effect or no? Because I want to ask you the one question. You guys were just playing this game. If we have never, I don't know if we had this topic before. We might have, because we talked about so many things through the years. So you heard about the Monopoly Mandela effect? Did we talk about that before? I know we did in my chat last time talking about just like in other people's chats. Did we ever talk about the Monopoly Mandela effect? Okay, so do you remember the Monopoly guy? You think the Monopoly guy always has looked like he does now, or is there something missing to you? And I'll just say on his face. Does there seem like something missing on his face that you used to see before? Yes, Cobalt, the monocle. Where's the monocle? So the monocle supposedly never existed. We never saw it. It was never on there. Everybody's making things up that remembers the monocle. But yeah, I don't say to you guys, do you remember the monocle? I say, do you remember something being on his face when you don't know anything? And most people say the monocle. So how is that most people remember the monocle, but yet it never was in existence? So that's a Mandela effect right there. Most people that are older and stuff have seen the monocle, but no, it never existed. Hey, Sweetums, welcome in. I was just telling them about the monocle because they were just playing Monopoly, so we were just talking about the Mandela effect. She said, "Is that you?" No, it's not in existence anymore. You won't find it. Go looking for it. It's not there. The monocle is what everybody's saying is that it just never existed. Yes, that is not the first time things like that have happened. Yep, it's widespread. Have you heard of the phenomenon called the Lazarus effect? I've heard the name. I don't know if I looked into it too much, and if I did, I probably forgot because I forget so many things. But yeah, we talked about Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse used to have suspenders. He doesn't have it anymore, but yet it was never there. There's so many things that we're used to saying that it's changed now. What did they do to Tinkerbell? I wasn't too much into looking at Tinkerbell, so I don't know what they did. What did they say about that, though? Yes, she's been messed with them for sure. Uh, Tinkerbell used to be on the. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and they said it never. That's why it's like, how? What is the purpose of all of this? I mean, I'm trying to think. It's like in reality, do they really think it didn't exist? you know. But wait, Cherry, why'd you put the cross up? Oh, she has the original where it actually shows Tinkerbell. Because when people go back and look at their old stuff, it doesn't show anything. Only a few people it shows some things to. Cherry, are you okay? Did I miss something of why you put the cross up there? She thinks we need Jesus. Oh yeah, if Winter Moon pops in. What the heck, Jerry? Um, yeah. Alright, let me read what CERN said. What time is it? Yeah, it's like the 15-minute mark. Jerry, I was trying to waiting for your response before I go into this. Alright, let me see. Which one? Mission, certain missions discover the universe. Okay, let me read about CERN. Like I said, it's spelled CERN. Wait a minute. Oh, to Lazarus. Oh, so I know a little bit of something about Lazarus then. Well, my brain is fried. I thought I was gonna ease my way back into this, but you got me. What? What happened? Hey, Gina. Yeah, right on time. Yes. Oh, isn't it in Switzerland? I thought it was in. Wait, it is in Switzerland. Wait, it's the border of France and Switzerland. So it's a collaborative project between 24 member states, you guys. So it's not just like it, even though it's just in one place, there's a lot of shit attached to it. As a child of the 70s, I seen Tinkerbell fly into the screen with her little wand. I swear that you did. Everybody did. That's why I said I don't understand what would be the purpose. If they were to take it away, I wonder what would be the purpose for them to do it. Like to try to trick us, or if they're really like tears in the fabric of time and all that really changes these things permanently, and some of us just forget it, and some of us don't. That's more likely what's happening because I don't understand why the purpose would be to like confuse us all or make us think we're going crazy. Oh, she said, Diana, I see you, girl. Uh, yeah. So I'll just read like the few. Okay, their mission. Let me see what it says. Okay, it says CERN is a European organization for nuclear research, a European intergovernmental organization that operates the world's largest particle physics laboratory. Based near Geneva on the France Switzerland border, it was founded in 1954 to unite nations in the pursuit of scientific knowledge and is home to the large Hadron Collider. Scientists at CERN use this and other accelerators to study the fundamental particles that make up the universe and the laws of nature. So understand that. They're recreating things that a machine that can redo the laws of nature. So think about the laws of nature. The laws of nature. Nature has totally fucking collapsed and rebuilt itself how many times? And that was just naturally. So now we have a big ass machine that is recreating it. And then when they recreate everything to the exact point, they could do it in the lab and it happens. That's where, like it says, okay, it says the mission is to discover what the universe is made of and how it works through fundamental research. Okay, I think they just broke down the whole thing. The research using particles, okay. Okay, look, the research is focused on particle physics, using particle accelerators to recreate conditions similar to the Big Bang and the study of fundamental components of matter. So they want to recreate the Big Bang, you guys. I think they really did it. So imagine something recreate something that literally ended and restarted the whatever life in general, whatever. If that's done in a lab and they actually do it, how does that how do we know what that's going to do to us, to the earth and everything? We won't know. This, some of the things that we go through, it might have cost because they just want to fuck around in a lab and find out. Like, what do you guys think about that? Is it scary to you, or is it just like whatever? Uh, oh, you guys are still talking about the pixie dust, yeah. Hi, Winter Moon. Welcome in. But doesn't it scare you guys that a machine literally is? I think it, like I said, I think it actually did recreate the Big Bang Theory, and how that affected us so much. Doesn't it? You create in a lab and cause it. Like I said, it's like a tear in reality. We don't know what it's affecting. We don't know what it's bringing closer, mixing. It could be bringing a whole bunch of shit around, and we won't know. And then there are two branches, generally explained by Einstein about all the things we can see, and then quantum mechanics. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know all that technical shit. I just know that a big ass machine recreating shit that already was messed up in the first place and then doing it in the lab, I really think that messes with our reality as a whole. No matter no matter if you're like the simplest minded person or the smartest person, I just think just the thought of that is just scary as fuck to me. And I don't think it should be done. I don't think recreating the Big Bang Theory should be done. You're gonna study something like that. But anyway, this is where the conspiracy theory thing plays, because I don't think. I'm gonna see. CERN is. Let me see if Sweden knows about this. If it even talks about it. I'm gonna Google it first. Alright. Uh. Oh, we got some. We got some technical ass people up in here. Oh no. Um. So, like I said, for the basic bitches in the workroom like me, um, conspiracy theorists are basically saying CERN is like building something like to drill to hell. You know, do you guys believe that's possible? Or just people are capable of doing that in general? CERN is just a lab, Sweden says. Yeah, the facts on, like I said, if you know and you Google it, CERN is just a lab, yes. But CERN's also a lab that could create the Big Bang Theory. That's huge. So why, just because they're admitting to the Big Bang Theory aspect, why couldn't it be they're also trying to create a portal to hell? Hmm. So you think it's just like people saying AI is demons? I wish could help out but clean. What clean my weed in physics class? You don't have to. That's why I said for me it's very simple. Like I don't have to like know the technical things or whatever. All I could know is if there's a machine that could literally recreate the Big Bang Theory, then that's on though that's on facts. That's what they're doing. That's what the money's being put towards. Why not? Why couldn't it do anything else? Well, you think that labs are just showing us what they're doing, and there's nothing behind that? You know, it's. I think it's a fear of technology. I don't know. I think that there's a lot of stuff that we don't know what's going on. Do you okay, let me ask you, Sweetums. Do you believe in the Illuminati? You might be like I said, this is a different perception in actuality. Physics is the most controversial. Yeah. Oh, you don't know. You never heard about the Illuminati. Well, I don't think. Oh, Gia said yes. Not the. I know. I don't even know if I can say that too many times before YouTube tries to slow it down. Oh, we got 9 legs today. Let's get our 10 for the night. Last night we didn't make our goal. That was the first night we didn't make our goal. Yeah, you're not really conspiracy. I could tell. You're a well. I don't know if so many if people. I mean, there's some people that read stuff and facts are facts to them. There's no break in that, and that's fine. I think that's why these conversations are. If I was just talking to somebody or people that just agreed with my outlook, or that wouldn't be fun to me. I actually enjoy. I like understanding where how everybody comprehends life in general. If you're one that goes on the facts and sticks with the facts and stuff, that's fine. I think that's what conversation is to me. All different outlooks on what people believe or not. We can sit here and talk about the conspiracy surrounding physics, but we can't discuss a group open. We can't discuss a group openly discuss the subject of conspiracy. But physics got us to the moon. And so you believe in the moon landing? We explored a galaxy because of physics. Yeah, I think it doesn't have to be all black and white for sure. I like talking about the middle, the gray areas. And I'm not one to get upset if somebody's like, no, it is this way, because it's like I'm okay with you believing that. That's just like I would want somebody to be okay with what I believe. And then I'm not a person so stuck on what I believe that my belief can't change. Like um. So this isn't like a hardcore, discussion or whatever where we got to come with facts or something. It's definitely for me, just interesting, fun and stuff. I grew up in scientific STEM type family, but I'm completely open to other views. Yeah, because even the moon landing, how there's conspiracy theories on that because they're basically saying that it was just a setup and it was staged. And there's some pictures out there that look like they're on stage basically. Wait a minute, Sweetums. I did not say you're haunted by a demon. I said you're a haunted person. There's a difference. You don't have to be haunted by demons. There's a lot of things to be haunted with. The galaxy scare me. The vastness of space, yeah. Me too. Yeah. That's where I try to limit. I try not to go out too far. Like, what about this or that? Because I will go into a spin and down rabbit holes that I don't need to be thrown in. Oh my gosh, you guys should have saw Sweetums last night. You talking about how did but Sweetums was not having somebody come in here talking about God. You sure you aren't haunted by? No, I'm just saying. I don't think you're haunted by a demon, Sweetums. I was just joking. But the way you were not about to talk to them, not about to engage, was funny as hell to me. There are conspiracies about everything out there. You dig deep enough in Google and you could find anything. Yeah, but Google's not even going to tell you everything. I know, Sweetums. That I was laughing at it today because I'm like, you still supported me. You were still listening in. So I appreciate that. But I think he's all right so far. I might be proven wrong, but um, I think he's okay. I low key thought the demon haunting me was not happy. I was gonna say something like that, but I didn't know if I could fuck with you on that level, Sweetums. Sweetums was very vocal about the last night and disappeared for real. But like I said, she disappeared in a way where she was still showing support, so that was good. I spent 3 hours coming with counters. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh no, not Gina. Oh no, Sweetums about to get you, Gina. Oh, oh my goodness. Yeah, but I still want to. I got to do my homework since I didn't do my homework. Um, I got to do it next time so I have more. Well, but I feel like I looked this up before and it had way more things. So, Sweetums, you just could remember everything in your brain, like you read it and it's just there. I know a lot of people are like that. I am so the opposite. I wish I was like that. I would come with so much more stuff, but all I do is like, this is what I'm thinking, sort of, but I can't get like 95% off what I'm thinking. You always wanted to drill salty tongues. Uh, but my sister's like that too. No, I have so much shit on yeah, but you could throw shit out there. My sister's like that too. When she reads facts and stuff, she could just say, then this and this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to have you at. I'm gonna ask you the same thing 100 times because I'm gonna forget what you say. Listen, Salty, I will wait for crack. Oh my god. And the way that he came in, I know that it seemed like last night he came in instantly with that because we were having a debate over that men wrote the Bible, and he was just basically saying, well, Not the Bible was found underwater, so not too many people could have wrote it or whatever. But that's still, like I said, that's why he came in that way, because we were just talking about it. I had to bite my tongue so hard. I wanted to take the boy down. I know. But like I said, we have to try to get all walks of life in there, so we'll always be like a there'll always be a conversation had. As long as everybody, like I said, even if it's a disagreement, as long as it's a respectful disagreement, that's fine. I know. No, Gina. When he was asking what state you're in, I want to say, yeah, yeah, I know. Hey, Larry, welcome in. Welcome back. Oh, yeah, and Gina, I saw earlier when you said that my name, I hated that. So obviously I hate that name. So I have to really come up with a name for myself that I could enjoy, and I have no idea. Like maybe down the line, I'll hear something like it, but that name is not it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel so lost in that aspect. Who the fuck, just really has, like, I feel like I have no name. I've never heard that with anybody. I wonder if that's a thing. But I need to find some people. Maybe maybe I gotta Google what if I'm sure it might be a thing. It might be a called something. Has anybody ever heard of that? Like some being so traumatized by your names that you just don't want to be called them again? Because I went through so many versions of names, and I would say the last 10 years or so, it's like I don't know what to be called. And I don't mind like Eminem and Mental Makeup, but it's just like there has to be a more personal name to it. Yeah, the foster kids, yeah. Your nickname is Trash. What? Oh, it's not Trash. You're saying it's Trash. I'm okay, Larry. How are you? I know a lot of kids in the foster system. There's a lot of kids that have trauma because their names get changed too. Like the foster parents change their names when they don't want them changed. But see, you stick with Larry though. Like it's I just oh, have Larry and Cobalt officially met on here? Because Larry's always like, "Where's another guy?" There's another guy, Larry. Yeah, I forgot. Jesse changed her name. Yeah, I'm like, that's what I want to do, but I don't know what to. I don't have a name I want to be called. Oh yeah, Larry Cobalt is Jesse Lynn's husband. I'm just hoping maybe one day I'll see or hear somebody call me something different, and I'd be like, oh, that will stick, because I don't want that trauma to be there. Yeah, there's a few more people that are men that come in here. It's just not every night. Well, Susan. Well, yeah, that's how you named your kid that. Because I know my daughter would have named the baby if it was a girl like a part of my name, and I was like, oh, I understand that's sweet and everything because I'm grandma. But another part of me was like, no, don't do that. I mean, he ended up being a boy, so it didn't happen. But it just sucks to feel this way, and not like if I was out in public, if somebody said, imagine if I was out in public and somebody said, "What's your name?" and I said mental makeup. You know what I mean? Like they'll be like, "What the fuck?" Or Eminem. It's like, really? No. It's like I need a name. Oh, Susan says, I'm a girl that does guy things like build houses and work on cars and stuff. For me, I'm, how males are just supposed to be alpha. I'm an alpha like a mofo. Like, I will not let no male outdo me on that aspect, no matter who you are. That's why I think me and my dad were always like butting heads because he never let anybody around him that he thought had stronger energy than him, and he always challenged. And we always had like a not a great relationship because of that. Until he got real sick and I had to take care of him. Like the last year and a half, I had to take care of him in his life, and there wasn't that competition. But all before then, there was um, we were at each other just because of that. Oh yes, Susan, let me tell you what you missed. You missed a few people saying their name that we've never seen. You missed um Gina actually putting a profile picture up for a few minutes that made me cry. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff that has been, you know, making me cry because I'm like, oh, you can use my platform to do that. Uh, yeah, she said, oh, it's so nice to meet you. Winter Moon was gonna put up a better picture of her face, but she doesn't know how to put it on there, so there's just her, standing, but the picture's far away. But at least she changed it to that even. Um, but yeah, we had some. I'm trying to think of the word. It's not. I know you guys probably know the word. It's not getting to my tongue here. Oh, Jesse just yelled from the chat. She is coming back. Okay. Um. Yeah, and like I said, if you guys were wanting to be called something other than your screen names, eventually I'll get it, but you just gotta let me know. Yeah, Winter Moon. I don't know. Like I said, I've had trouble. I want to change my picture to an older picture of me because I'm obviously older. But I still want it to be that look. Like I want to recreate that look that I have on the profile picture and take a picture of me now. But then I would have to get at that angle and like I don't know what I did to do that. So I'm gonna really be struggling, but I want to be able to do it. Oh, I want to see Big Spoon windshield cleaner. She might feel inspired tonight to do it again if she's still on here. But because she's done it twice so far, and she just does it for a few minutes. Oh yeah, your daughter's name's Lavea, Larry. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, it makes me feel so special that we could do certain things like that. Because like I said, I know it means a lot. I know I have a lot behind my name and everything, and I would love to share a name I love, but I do not love it at all. I want to. I hope I hear a name like in a movie, or if I'm reading a book. Something like that. Something has to come. I don't want to be nameless. Make sure I'm all. Am I in all chat? Yeah, I made sure I'm in all chat too. Usually with all chat, Diane's the only one that we don't see. I know that's not funny though. I would be mad. Susan, Sweden always forgets to spray the windshield so I could get stuck. Oh wait, so I could stick. Uh, I say it, don't spray it, Gina. I'm trying to think now. So we had talked about certain. See, look, there's there's way more people talking about here. Go look at YouTube with the number. I swear. I see 10 likes at least. We reached the goal. But there's not now. There's two people. It says, "Fuck you, YouTube, for real." Um, and everybody else sees one like more than I do. I don't know why. So Wintermoon said it happens every time you see 11 likes. Now I'm trying to think of something else to talk about because we talked about CERN. Oh, let's talk about what we were talking about. And oh, is this no? It's the same people, I think. In general, I swear, or if people read this, if people listen to this back, not my any family members, don't answer and don't listen to this back. But any other ladies out there, or men that prefer men, is anybody else a size queen? There's more than I don't know why they do that all the time to my numbers. I guess to keep them low. Is anybody out there? Because I have never had a discussion with a fellow size queen. Wait till Buddy Greg hears about our same book club. I'm sure he'll be dipping out when we start talking about that. I bought the book yesterday, so it should be here. I think it said the first few days of December. But yeah, I'm sure he'll be like, "What? Okay, goodbye." I don't know if any of the men are gonna stick around when we do that. Sweet. See, nobody is. That's so weird. I don't understand how I can't find my fellow people when it comes to that. Because I've said it in chats before, and nobody's like, "Yeah, I am." I think you might be the only one. Really, I feel like I am. But TLC made a song about it, so obviously I'm not the only one. I'm just the only one that I've come across in my life. So I guess no wonder a lot of men could feel but good and great about themselves, which they should anyway, if they know what they're doing. The men that don't know what they're doing, they need to. How do men that don't know what they're doing when it comes to that hype themselves up the most? Like, are women hyping them up when they suck at it? I don't know. But I really find the men that talk the most shit about, oh, I'm so good and all that suck. They're like, they suck. The ones that are, keep quiet or whatever, those are the ones that are better. I think it might, yeah, I read that already. Uh, Jesse, any comments? Cobalt is a kilt, not a skirt. Wait, what are you talking about, Susan? Oh, she's out of the shower yet. Oh, yeah, that would be. She's not going to give an opinion. Uh, I just don't understand it. I don't. I guess I'm not going to break down why I like it because I can't. Nobody's going to be on my side and be like, "Oh yeah, that's why." So I'm not going to even talk about it. I'm just going to keep quiet. Larry said, "Wait a minute, what?" Larry, you never heard of size queens? Come on, next time you do something, we need the wardrobe change. Show them legs. Oh, she didn't put you in a dress and did makeup, but how we get from the because the Big Bang Theory is well. That's why I said we go through like so many topics in one night. The Big Bang Theory, only a few people chimed in, so nobody's really scared that a lamb's doing a Bang Theory, and if it alters the fabric of time and everything. What? What? Sweetums, I know you didn't just say that. You said a tic tac will do me just fine. Women must Like they must have way much like a woman must have like the sensation of touch or whatever. Some have it way stronger than others, I think. Because if that's legit, you for real, I don't understand it. I don't brag on my shit at all. I let the work speak for itself. You said a dang tic tac. I don't know. But I've had what they call average size, and I'm like, what is that? I don't, it does nothing for me. It doesn't matter if somebody knows what they're doing. But I don't know, and then I'm trying to think when I did have that they really didn't know what they're doing, so I can't speak on normal size that literally know how to perform. I can't speak on that because I haven't had it. Because after I had certain times like that, I didn't waste my time on like a smaller size or whatever. I don't care if I liked somebody. I didn't care if I was dating them. Once I saw, what they had, I was done. Like I'm like, okay, I'm not even gonna waste my time. I know that's mean, but it wasn't mean in a way because I'm not gonna go through people and have my number go up if you know I know it's gonna be a waste of my time. I'm not gonna do that. So maybe I missed out on knowing if the smaller sizes were something, but I had enough for me to know that no, thank you, man. Damn, I missed this. It keeps the nether's minty fresh. Sweet. Hey, did you guys ever? I'm like, hey, did you guys ever use what's it called? What were those mints called? The freaky mints. Damn, what were those mints called? You guys know what I'm talking about? Those mints in the tin. Stay away from the cervix. No, no, try to break the cervix, sir. Ew. Hopefully nobody in my family listens back to this. Oh my god. Please, I warn you, do not listen to this live, family. Um, Altoids, there you go. Altoids, yeah, of course Susan would know. You guys know the deal with Altoids? If anybody got them carrying that around? Has anybody had experience with the Altoids? Let me know. Susan the After Dark takes are the best. I'm damn sure not a tic tac. I can tell you that. Well, are you willing to tell? You said you don't tell. Are you willing to tell what size you are? Probably not. No harm in asking. If you don't want to tell, there's no problem. But just wondered. Um, I just said no. That's why I said, Susan. You must know what's up with Altoids. You knew the name. Um, sweet. I just had so many. They had many ones. What's the? He said, "What the fuck is going on?" Let's see. I know when to stay out of the conversation. I was about to say what's called won't take content. I'm not adult for this talk. Welcome to the family, Larry. What is? I could ask the question if they don't want to answer. They don't have to answer, but hoping your buddy Craig walks him now. Oh my goodness. I would ask him too if he was in this conversation, but I know men don't like to. I know the oh please I want to be like speak freely, but I hate that thinking. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Most people that have the size like brag about the size or whatever, but I and then literally spend their time measuring, and I've seen that type of cockiness. No pun intended. But the one that I had that was like the biggest would not did not know like the size and did not care to know the size. And then so this is the we listen and we don't judge these things. Why did I buy a Charleston chew that had the Charleston Chew used to have the measurements on the outside of the wrapping, like 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. Why did I try to get the size with that so he wouldn't notice, but he noticed. I'm just like, damn, I at least want to know what size I'm dealing with. Shoot. Remember, we listen and we don't judge. Don't tell my secrets. uh, oh, heck yeah. I've done it. Oh, the Altoid things. Greg is in his Bible. I heard about Hall's cough drops. Ouch, Hall's cough drops? I don't know about that. Oh my god. I will never eat a Charleston Chew again. Oh my god. I can't believe I said that out loud. I'm gonna be so embarrassed probably. Probably when I go to sleep and wake up, I'm be like, what the fuck? You can't, because I'm telling you, at night, I'm just like, I don't know, it just all comes out. In the daytime, I'm way more, you know, conservative. But at night, it's all different. Gina, stick to big hunks. You don't know what a Charleston Chew is, sweet. Oh my gosh, Charleston's chews are good as hell, though. You gotta watch out though, because when you bite it and stuff, the chocolate on the outside falls apart. So you gotta make sure to know how to keep it, from falling and stuff with your mouth. They're good. But I was really trying to be sneaky. It didn't work. I'm still wondering what the size was. I'm very curious. But yeah, do you think it's mean for people to, not talk to anybody anymore because they're not up to par? Big hunk. I don't know. I don't think I know what big hunk is. Let me see what that is. Let me Google that. Oh, was I mean for those days of just dissing people because they were small? They weren't small. They were just not what I like. Should I just gave everybody a shot and had my numbers go up? What's in a big chunk? Big hunk. What the heck? Oh, I don't think I definitely never had it. Is it white chocolate or is it? Oh no, that's nougat. Do they still make those? That looks good. What is in it though? Is it peanuts? If it's peanuts, I can't eat it. Uh, it looks good, yeah. One time a larger person had an issue and I started to cry and I looked at my pretend watch like, well, look at the time. And then he needed comfort, so I started chanting over it. No, you no, you didn't. I would have been like, no, Ray, you gotta get the fuck out of here, yo. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. Oh, it has peanuts, so I can't eat it. Oh, that would have been good. Uh, I'm too hyped tonight. I need to shut up. You thought I put a spell on it. Oh my goodness, you needed to for that thing to work. Side yardstick ER visit for both parties. No, it's not. Because well, wait, what's a yardstick? Oh, okay, a yardstick's not a foot like a ruler. Because I was about to say, let me shut up. Let me just shut up. Let's see, what else can we talk about before everybody gets to know all my business over here? Um, um, nigga, but like chewy. Yeah, it looks good except for the nuts. I just can't eat. I can't eat the nuts. And I can't eat the nuts literally in any form. I do not like them. No, no, he started to cry. Oh my gosh. If the postman didn't deliver, you go to big. I mean, FedEx. Oh my gosh. Uh, we listen and we don't judge. Well, I know, like I said, I can't say officially I've had, the whole length of the ruler from a man, but there are things that you use that have been that size, and there wasn't no breaking of anything, if you know what I mean. Well, he could have nuts. He just if he likes nut play, it ain't happening. Yeah, those are the things I usually keep away from. Some a man that likes all that nut stuff. No, thank you. And below certain things. I was feeling tired, but you had me waking up. I wanted something sweet now. Yeah, I got my cherry turtles to be munching on later. I had him like come on and told him things things happen, but sorry I have to go. For real. What are you gonna stick around for? Wait, say what again? I didn't want. I said that low. I thought nobody heard what I just said, so I just left it alone. We just gonna leave it alone. This is Stranger to Chippendales. I'm throwing out my English cucumbers. Don't you be throwing out your English cucumbers, shoot. You know me and cucumbers. Another fun fact is the smell of cucumbers makes me, you know what, so I never eat cucumbers. I don't know why. It's just, I love cucumbers, but if I'm around somebody that, I want to do that with, it's like cucumbers will hype up my senses, the smell of cucumbers. Winter, you turned into a therapist. uh, what the fuck, Dina? Cucumbers, you got to be more careful. I knew people that there's people that do it with cucumbers and stuff. No, thank you. There's no food stuff going up in this. What's the candy? Oh, it's turtles. Uh, I can't read what. It's just cherry turtles. Because there's regular flavored turtles that are just chocolate covered, and now there's cherry. I don't know where that bag is, but there's a limited edition cherry ones. Uh, all right. We'll decide to take Jesse to breakfast this morning, so I'm going to have to go to bed. All right, you guys. Good night. It was nice seeing you tonight, playing your game and everything, and talking in the chat. Larry Eminem has to be looking at everything sideways now. uh, what is happening right now? Okay, we will move on. We won't get into all my secrets. Um, I never had breakfast at a diner. I don't think I ever ate at an official diner. I know I used to walk in and like use the payphone back in the day in diners, but I don't think I ever had ate food at one. I'm trying to think. I'm talking about like a not a like a chain diner. I'm talking about like just a diner separate from all that. They're always dark and seem haunting in a way. But I bet their breakfast is good. I don't know what Jerry did. She said she was listening and not really gonna chat tonight. Good night. I've only done chain diners. Yeah, no, I want to do the ones that aren't chain because I've done those too, but not. I don't even think I've done breakfast. I've done them like after a club or something. Old timey diners and truck stops have been the best food. I guess they seem creepy because one, they look creepy, and two, they're always in some aspect of a creepy movie. How somebody, oh, we're gonna go to this town, and what do they do first? They stop at the diner, and all the locals look at them like, "Who the fuck are you?" You know, that type of stuff. I like that Cherry knows we got you. Yeah, she gets over it. She doesn't like she gets overwhelmed with a lot of people chatting and stuff like that. Um, I have not yet wanted to. Almost did at 16. I was a ballet dancer and someone, a female, was going for me. I was young and someone stopped it from happening. I have not yet wanted to. What do you mean? What are you talking about, Sweater? Did I miss something? Oh, what about experimenting on both sides? As far as you're talking about something, um, what the heck's moving next to me? Oh, I've been with girls. I've been with women. I don't call myself. I don't fit in. I don't put myself in any category. I believe. For me, I believe love is love. So if I'm attracted to somebody, whatever they are, I go for it. That's it. That's what I'm talking about when I said I've had more than. Well, I've had the ruler from that, not from a man. That's what I was saying. Low, very low. I was saying that, but yeah. I love breakfast for dinner. Yeah, that's good too. I haven't had that in a long time, but that's a good experience. Both biscuits and gravy I ever had was at some dive truck stop in the middle of nowhere. I hate the middle of nowhere. It's so scary. I never want to be in the middle of nowhere again. Same Larry, it's the best. But yeah, love is love, and I feel the same. Yeah, I don't. But like I said, I just don't like labels of anything. Everybody has always told me, "Well, have you done this and that?" Well, that means you're not. And they're everybody tried to put me in a category just like um when it comes to my race. It's because I'm multiracial. Everybody tells me what I am and what I'm not. I feel like they do the same thing with me when it comes to that stuff, and I don't like it. I don't like being put in a box. I'm free flowing when it comes to love. I don't go near guys anymore, to be honest. I don't go near men. I don't or women anymore. I don't go near anybody. But with my experience, I think women could be way more manipulative because a woman knows what a woman wants. A man doesn't know what a woman wants. So women can really get you way more hardcore than a man can. That's my opinion with my experiences. The women definitely have been the dirtiest. What do you guys think? Yeah, women can study you and just totally play out what you want. I think because women know what they want, they'll know and understand what it takes. Yeah, also, yeah, and also just what the heart wants in general. They definitely know how to do that crap. But and then there's always a whole bunch of jealousy too when it comes to women. Like it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have to be there. But Winter Moon said, Susan, what's your take with your experiences? Anybody's take. Chime in. Everybody's quiet. We got the crickets again, besides Winter. Has anybody tried the other side? I have never been with a woman, but if I did, I probably would get caught up and be a U-Haul. Yeah, that's like I said, that the movement with a woman is really way more quicker with a man, you know. So you've never been with one, but have you like felt like if you did, if one caught your eye or whatever, would you have been with a woman? So it doesn't feel like you just always thought of just men only for you. Whoever it may be, man, everyone take your time and get to know each other very well these days. You got to get to know them very well, and that takes time. You can't sit there and know somebody for a week or 2 weeks, no matter if you think you asked them 3,000 questions and they answered them. Even if you don't know if that's the truth, you'll know the truth through action. So when their action meets up with what they're telling you, which takes time because you have to go through experiences, so that takes time. You'll know their decision making, you know where they put you. So take your time before you know people, before you think you know them, before you move in with them, before you're telling them you love them, before you're accepting money, before you're giving money, all of that shit. Take your time. If you legit wanted to be into something that will last. You don't know what U-Haul means, Sweetum? It basically means, well, they say that with women. That wherever they are, if they're in two different apartments or something, it's like it's so quick that it's like the transition into the U-Haul is made so quick before there's even like a permanent place of living. It's just like, all right, it's just like we're moving together. That's it. Period. Not like lining stuff up and waiting, and stuff like that. I don't know if anybody else has a different version of what U-hauling means, but that's what I take it as. Yeah, exactly what Sweden says. Just meeting and just moving, and it's just like boom, U-Haul. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter like what you even fucking have. It might be people now living in a U-Haul until they find a place to live. A lot of people do that now. Shit. Susan, ever thought you knew someone over time and suddenly see something different and was shocked, and it always been what it is? Yeah, many times. For me, I don't think for me, yes, people lied and they turned out they were lying about stuff. But for me and people, I had a big, like I talk about it all the time. I have a big imagination. That's most of my life because I've always been alone or whatever. So I put on a person what fantasy I want from them, and that sort of creates a delusion when they're trash. Like, because I'm thinking, oh, they really mean it this way because that's my fantasy. Once a person is just turns into like a total liar, the fantasy takes longer for me to fade and drop than the no good ass person, unfortunately. So my fantasy gets me hardcore more than what a person would do to me. It's so cute when some people are that impulsive and it actually, yeah, but it doesn't actually work out too often. It's nice to hear and everything, but that's if you did the statistics, that's very low. But it is sweet when that happens. I think people can fake their personality for about 2 years, and then that is true. I really think it really is around the 2 year mark. It really fucking is. And then they act like when you say something that you're delusional, like they never said stuff in the first place. Like it's really crazy how people prey on people. That's why I said for me, I don't feel a need for a person. I don't need it. I don't know what it would take for me to even want to be with a person again. Yeah, a lot of people get divorced at the 2 year mark. And it would really suck for, like, a lot of states have it where to get divorced, you have to stay married for a year. Like, that would suck if you really just want to not fuck with anybody again, and then you gotta wait a year. Hell no. What does everybody think of dating apps? I've never, but I know it's the way now. I've never tried an actual app dating. I have been on sites before there were apps. The only thing for me that, first of all, most of the men are disgusting and they just want, like I said, one thing, and that's pretty much what they're searching for, and that's it. But the only thing like dating sites were good for me is that I got to eliminate people that didn't like plus size women. Like, I went to the plus size site. So I automatically know the men on there are looking for plus size women. So that made it easier for me. Instead of trying to have a discussion with somebody and then saying, hey, I'm plus size over here, I rather it be advertised on the site so that's what people are looking for. So both sides are comfortable. That's the only thing that's been good. But I haven't been on a dating site for fucking, I don't know how long, like 15 years or something. But that's where I met Alien Man. That's just people are crazy. But people are crazy when you meet them on the streets too. I think they're toxic. Yeah, I tried it and it was unpleasant. But like I said, anybody that I met on the street, that was unpleasant too. I just think you have to watch out to be catfished on dating sites too. Even though on some of them, most pictures have to be verified. Susan, have you found the one yet? Are most people single in here? I don't know. Sweetums, are you single? I know Gina is. I'm so old. It's like say hey at the grocery store. Walking, don't see the street, etc. Yeah. Oh, you're single too, Sweetums. Yeah, I don't. I like I said. I feel like when I was in, I said this on live before. After the live after my birthday live, I was sitting in the hotel room because, like I said, I paid for a hotel, and I thought I would like yearn for somebody, and I didn't, and I felt like, am I broken because I don't care to even want another person around? Like, I don't have that urge. Like, it's so weird not to have that urge, and I'm like, is something wrong with me? But it's like I really just enjoy my time alone so much more. She said, "Well, damn, yes, I am. Yeah, you already told me you were you were single." I gave up a lot of stuff to take care of my mom, and I don't feel mentally, emotionally. That's another thing too. Yeah, ready. That's another thing too. I took care of my dad, and it was like 2012, I think, to 13, and that was a big thing because I was also taking care of my teenage daughter that came down with an illness too. So I had two people in the house, and that just stripped me from anything personal because anybody in my personal life was like, "Oh, you're taking care of your dad. Well, that means you're not taking care of yourself." So they stopped fucking with me anyway. And I was really stripped down then, and I never again. Once I got my mind straight, where, hey, this is what I have to focus on. I never focused on anybody after that. Never. But that's where it really started because I was stripped down to the barest form a person could be stripped down to, and I was still dealing with illnesses, and I had to deal with two other major illnesses to take care of them, and I was done. I was like, whoa, this is as real as it gets. And ever since that moment, there was no yearning or wanting another person on any level. I don't think I've ever had a person on the spiritual level. I don't think anybody was ever there with me. So, but as far as like anything else, I didn't need. Of course, do I wish I could have some tune ups once in a while? I wouldn't mind, but a person, if I did that, a person would have to come with a list of, hey, they went to the clinic, they made sure they were clean, all that stuff, and they just knew, hey, this is here for this, and please leave. But people aren't going to be like that. I've never been able to have somebody just for that, and then they just leave me the fuck alone. People become obsessed, so I don't know. I know in some countries they have literal, with people that have disabilities, they have the insurance covers them getting having sex with somebody. Insurance covers paying for somebody. I think it's like once a month for people to get their tune up and they could go. That's what I'm talking about. Uh, I am the same. Winter, yes, but she allowed her mom to come between us. She got. Uh, what the heck? Wait a minute. She got drunk. Did her coworker got pregnant and married? What? Wait a minute, Susan. What? Oh hell no, Susan. Oh shit, Gina's gonna fly. Oh no, Gina. Gina got the claws out. That is Susan. That is fucked up. Okay. No, that person really doesn't deserve any more of your time. Um, let me see. That was you taking care of your dad. Yeah, you felt the same way. Yeah, oh no, Susan. What the fuck, for real? I'm sorry, Susan. Stay away from that toxica. She undeserved you. Exactly, Sweetums. Larry, I'm single, but I'm also 45 years old, so I really don't give a fuck. Yeah. So you don't give a fuck about finding anybody? You're basically like us. It's tough, Gina. Every little thing will make me cry. So I can't take shit from a man, especially right now. Yeah. That's why I said I don't think mine ever stopped. I think after the loss of my dad, I really don't. It just stopped there. There was nothing. I literally I had to watch my dad die alone. And in that moment, I said, I remember even praying while I was watching him die, and I said, God, you really let me be alone in this moment of all moments in life, you know? And I was just like, that's if I have to go through this and sit alone for this amount of time, and I'm not, there's no one, I'm not saying anybody, not a family member, not anything, and it's like I just was like, there's no more trying for me after this. Like, there's just no more. And God said, "Yep, you're gonna be alone, bitch. Like that's your life. Get used to it." Um. Oh, geez, Susan, that's fucked up. I hate her with the claws. Uh. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm getting these. Okay. You will find someone to cook for. Insurance covers prostitution. That's wild. Yeah, in a different country. I forgot what country it was. You probably could Google it. It's not. It's not for everybody. It's only for people that are disabled and can't leave their home. So it's not just for like every random person. Uh, but yeah, it's wild. But I think that should happen everywhere. That's ridiculous. Just because you're taking care of your parents, how does that mean you're not taking care of yourself? I take care of it. That's what everybody, all my so-called friends that I've had, because I had nobody else had to do it. I took care of my mom. We didn't know she was gonna die, but I took care of her because she was sick. And then my dad, I took care of him, and it's just like once I did, they were just like, even my therapist that I was in therapy, and they said I was doing intense therapy, and they said I couldn't do it anymore because I stopped my progress, they said, for letting my dad move in with me and taking care of him that I stopped my progress. Winter, damn right, yeah. Susan, maybe you have more stamina than all of us. You're the one building the houses. Tina, it's all good because I can cook for myself. I do it anyways as it is. I've got to get through these comments so quick, you guys. There's a lot coming in. Yeah, her man knew about me too, and he even found her at my house. Yeah, he doesn't care. She's the one that should care enough not to allow that shit to happen, though. He probably liked it. Hey, Mrs. Augustine. Welcome into the heated discussion. Hope everybody's doing good. We're good. Well, I'm good. Susan, I lost myself taking care of your dad. Same, Gina. Sweden says Nima has my stamina at a halt. But I would be my stamina's. Oh, you're talking about as far as building houses. I thought you were talking about something else. 'Cause I was like, that never left me. Hardly. Oh, okay. Okay. There's so many toys now. The pokey kind, the rumbly kind, sucky kind. For real. Flashlight tic tacs. For real, sweetums. Um. Larry, nothing wrong with entertaining a little, you mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean. Hope you get better soon. Eat the beef. Eat the beef. Oh my goodness. Sweetums, do tell. Stop your therapy because you were taking care of your dad. Yep. And I'm telling you, everybody abandoned the fuck out of me. And it was EDMR. If you know what EDMR is, Susan, it was intense therapy. I was right in the middle of that shit. And that fucked up my mind so much. God will bring someone to me when it's time. I never rush the flow. Well, I think God told me, you're not getting anyone, homie, so just deal with it. If you guys believe in astrology and stuff, even if you break down, my sister knows this. Like I said, she could retain information. So when you study your chart and your birth chart and all that stuff, like the birthplace, the time, the day, blah blah blah, mine said that I basically was my outcome would be being alone. Like I never heard that shit at anybody's shit before, and it was just like, yep, you're supposed to be alone. Sweetums, I'm sure Dragon Rider knows. Wait, didn't you tell me what Dragon? What the hell's Dragon Rider? I was getting confused with that. I think. Oh, that's Sweetums, isn't it? I think when that came out, that's when when I had that hot flash and I was done and confused. There are 13 like. That's what's up, people. I'm sorry if I seem a little, behind in the comments. We got a little bit more than usual. I don't see how people do it when there's a ton of people. I don't see how they keep up. Sweetums, no beef for me. I'm an oyster kind of gal. Oh, wait, you mean cow? Oh. I found out my moon and rising sign, and now I make sense. Yeah, see, all that stuff, I can never get into all that stuff because, like I said, facts don't stick with me. But my sister broke it down, and when she broke down mine, maybe she'll do it one night to show, like, what was read about me being alone. I'll ask her to, look up the facts so you guys can see that mine literally said I'm basically meant to be a loner and shit. Like I was like, damn. Well, can you give me a little bit more money to be a loner because I'm sick of being a broke bitch. Uh, yeah, okay, yeah. Because like I said, I think you brought out. You guys started talking about when I had to rush off here. Because I got sick. I know, Susan. When that's why what makes me mad is because more people watch this and they just don't count the views, and it makes me so mad. But I have to try not to dwell on that because I still want to keep doing this. But yeah, it will show 0 people when there's 10 people literally chatting, and more people coming through. So my numbers will never look right at all. It makes me so mad. That's why I asked for likes, because at least a certain amount of likes will do something, like keep the momentum. So even though it's slow, snail as fuck, at least it will keep some momentum on the channel. You should have saw Susan. You could still see it in one of my stories that YouTube does. I don't know. I don't know if you got like the email or something, but when you do a live now, YouTube will pull a short from somewhere in the live. So after the live is done processing and stuff, it will give you a little short, like a minute short or 30 seconds. And you could use that as a short if you want to. And it picks whatever. You don't get to pick it. It just picks some random part of your live. So YouTube had this ugly ass fucking picture of me for this thumbnail. And when I put the live out, I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm just doing it anyway. How much likes did I get on? I mean, how much views did I get on that? Oh my gosh, it was like, I think wasn't it like 17,000 or something? For some fucked up ass thumbnail looking motherfucking, yeah, the highlights. Yeah, you could stop it. But when something got 17,000 views, I can't delete that. That's gonna fuck up my channel. I was just so mad that because when I put it out there, I was just like, I'm putting this out there for a day so people could laugh at it. And then it fucking took off. So it bit my ass in a way. But yeah, it's horrible. But yeah, I was trying to make it where people could post pictures if they like did funny edits with it and post picture on my post. But I don't know if people could do that on my posts. It's people are saying they can't write anything. People are supposed to be able to go on your post and post pictures or write you something if they want to. I don't know if YouTube fixed that. Can you guys see? If one of you guys see, if you go on my main page and my post, will you see if you could make your own post on there? Just like write something to test it out, because that's supposed to be open to my subscribers. I would love to see my subscribers like leaving stuff there. That's messed up that it's not working. It hasn't worked yet. Um if it makes Sweden's OMG. What is Sweden? If it makes your iron go up, Susan Tyler's better than down. Whatever weather's under the sea. uh yeah, it is backwards as fuck. The highlight, yeah, okay, yeah, I got the screensaver. Okay. What maybe maybe the algorithm knew something somehow, though I don't know, but that shit that was the only thing that took off on my page. Was telling me about it. She even made a video about how YouTube was taking her funky face that she used. Like, well, I guess that's my face, but really, YouTube, every thumbnail that's on any of my lives are horrible. That's why I do the standard profile pic, because I'm not spending my energy with the thumbnail stuff. I just will end up not doing this stuff. I'm too sick for all that. So if you look at, I never put the thumbnails up, but my sister, it shows her all my thumbnails. What? A Winter Moon, we see you. Oh, you guys, there's Winter Moon. If you can see her profile picture, you can still see you, Winter Moon. I wish you guys wouldn't hide. I know it's hard, but you guys have no reason to not show your face. I just wish, I wish you guys would do it, because you have every right to have your face up there just like everybody else. Oh, Winter Moon. She's the Winter Moon, you're beautiful, yes. You mean like post a comment in one of your videos? No, you're supposed to be able to go on my main page where it's the post, where people will post their some stuff. Other people, my subscribers are supposed to be able to go on my post and like post a picture or something. I turned off all comments and stuff since I wasn't able to monitor anything. Well, my stuff's open, and so you're supposed to be able to go on my page and post something if you want to. Gina says, hey, look, Gina's there too. Susan, are you looking at this? If you guys haven't seen them, look at their pictures. Like, why are you guys hiding? But I understand. But I just wish you guys wouldn't. You have every right to show your face just like everybody else. Gina, hubba bubba. That's why I said I appreciate you guys, though, using this space for that and feeling safe enough to do it. And letting us all feel happy that care for you guys. Ooh. Did Larry leave the building? He's like, everybody's talking about all this stuff. What was I talking? Oh, yeah, I was talking about the. Oh, what's a big spoon and little spoon between Gina and Susan? Um, but yeah, for the post on the main page, you as subscribers are supposed to be able to click on the post, and if you wanted to write something, if you wanted to leave a picture, it's supposed to be open to my subscribers, but so far I don't see that it's possible. Everybody said they can't do it. This is awesome putting faces to the names. You ladies are gorgeous and it's an honor. Exactly, Susan. That's how I feel. And I just hope you guys realize how important it is for all of us, for you too, just to be able to feel like this is a safe space. Sweetums, thanks for being nice. I do not feel pretty. I don't feel pretty either. You see my picture, I don't ever look at my picture. Like I said, I know I'm not like the ugliest thing in the world, but I also do not feel pretty. Well, my picture is all dark with the hoodie on and everything. Yeah. My fancy G will be back. I know. I know, but like I said, the time that you do this, it's warming you up a little bit. Baby steps. You really have to take baby steps with stuff. So if you were to get to that point of leaving it up, you would feel okay with it. But yeah, I don't look at my picture and feel like the only thing I like is the how it's centered, and I think my expression and my makeup, of course. But I don't look at my pictures or any of my pictures like, oh, I'm so beautiful. I don't, and I've never been called ugly in my life, but that's probably the only thing I haven't been called in my life is ugly. But that doesn't mean I looked at myself. You guys remember Andre the Giant because that's what I was always called. I literally thought my bone structure was like him and everything. That's how much people distorted sort of how I looked at myself because they were calling me Andre the Giant because I'm 6'3", and not skinny. So it's just like, oh, so that I'm like, oh, dang, I really have the bone structure of Andre the Giant. And it took me years and years and years to realize that wasn't my bone structure. Like, he literally had deformities, and I'm thinking that's how I looked. It is getting a little bit easier. That's why I said I'm glad you guys use this as a safe space, and it is an honor. Because, like, I definitely know how hard it is. People are a-hole sorry that happened to you. Yeah, they really are. That's why I said I've been tortured by people my whole life, so I guess I could understand in a way why I don't have the urge for people, but somehow there's a part that I know that people are supposed to. But I guess you wear yourself down enough. I just like my alone time most of the time. If I had money enough where I wasn't always struggling, like I said, I don't think I would have. I think a person just wouldn't ever come to mind. I only think, oh, life might be easier with a person because they're going half on shit. And I don't gotta do it all myself. Remember those pictures, studios in the mall cover looks. Yeah, the headshots. What was that called? I forgot. Yeah, I never did it. My friends tried, but couldn't get me to do it. Yeah, nobody had money like that back in the day in my world. But I definitely remember them. I think it would get on my nerves hearing how tall you are. Yeah, it definitely does. That's why I get sort of, I speak angry about it and people don't understand. But I literally, I'm always the middle of like area of the focus of the room and I don't want to be, you know? It's not like I could just shrink where nobody could see me, so it sucks. And everybody's gonna ask you, how tall are you? And ask all the questions that follow. Susan, glamour shots, yeah. Feather boas, oh my gosh. And the feathered hair, the feathered bangs all crispy with hairspray. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Winter Moon. Oh no, that's what we were worried about. Like you couldn't take it. You can't take it back. But please, you don't. I hope you don't. I hope you feel okay with that. But you figured it out before. But everybody's gonna see your picture when you go on other chats and stuff. So, just know that if you can't get it, you might not. You might have to be silent or until you do, unless you want people to see your picture, which is perfectly fine. You just have to be perfectly fine with it. Oh, I thought about that. That you could never shrink. Yeah, just shrink in a room if you don't want to talk to anyone. Exactly. Being tall, having long hair, and having humongous boobs, I'm always gonna be looked at. No, oh no, Winter Moon. You don't remember the steps that did that? Remember Gina said sometimes it's easier to just take another fresh what's it called letter and put it in your and put it in your picture so that you can pick it. You can always make a new. Oh, but I feel bad that she doesn't want to be seen. Gonna be. Yeah, I was. It was a while ago, but I remember when you disclosed your height, and I said, "Damn, no, you don't." I understand the reaction to my height, like especially me being a woman. It's like I don't mind that. I just don't like being like when I'm out and stuff. I don't mind it online as long as I don't get the stupid questions of did you play basketball? Blah 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 blah. I don't like that stuff, but I just don't like in life always I'm always gonna be looked at no matter what by everyone. Stared at, and ask questions because usually people that see it want to ask questions. I do not know what the fuck I did. I need a snack. Someone feed me. Oh no. You'll figure it out. No chicken for you, Winter. Oh, no chicken or no juices. I don't know how to put the letter back on, but you can put a pic of Shammy or something. Yeah, but she doesn't know how. She didn't know, like the first picture. It took her, what, a week to change it to this one? And I understand it because I don't know how to do the crap either, no matter that I did it before. I don't know how to do it. But yeah, just create another count, call it like Winter Moon 2 or something until you can figure it out. And I'll just I won't if you do feel like that, then I'll just won't put the I'll close the live chat down when this goes live so that nobody will see your picture if they look at it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You had to find another G. click your pic on the bottom, then view channel, and the pencil, and click your picture. Yeah, because usually I just have the problem with the sizing of the pictures and stuff. It's changed. What is that, a kid? You changed it, but I can't tell what that is. You guys can probably tell more. Oh, that's you as a kid? Well, that's what's showing. You're getting the hang of it, Winter Moon. Oh, that's you now? Oh, I wish I could see that one. I can't. It looked like a kid to me. Oh, Susan said it's a great picture. And I know you're always talking about you're got some weight on you. Where's your weight, girl? Maybe you just mean the food part. How you don't see yourself as a big person. Oh, okay. You know you're telling you just meant like the appetite thing. Oh, okay. I was about to say where. Oh, okay. Man, you guys remember like what was it? I don't even know if it was a week ago, but when I was talking about the damn Christmas cookies, and I said I'd eat the whole bag in one sitting, but in one day, even though it's not a huge bag, but it's you shouldn't eat it a whole bit. And I said I was not going to get these cookies again because if that did that to me, I don't need that temptation around me. Why did I get another bag? I have not opened it yet. I want to have some self control. And like I said, these cookies, it's not about the taste, it's about the crunch and the texture of it. I do not understand why I'm addicted to something that has a crunch and a texture and not really a pleasant taste. Like it really doesn't have a nasty taste. It just has something like I want to eat it, but the texture is like addicting to me, and I've never been like that. Like I don't know. Help me. I got another bag. At least they're Christmas cookies, so they're not around all year round. Winter is giving cute over the shoulder with two rhinestones by her eyes. What's the brand? I want Christmas cookies. Let me see if I can look them up. Winter identifies as a big bag. Yeah. Gina, don't fuck with my food. Let me see what this brand is. I just can't believe I'm afraid to even eat a cookie. It feels like like I don't want to pick up a pipe or something. Right. It feels like I'm getting myself into trouble. Let's see. I got them from Walmart. Let me look at my back orders. Because I still even have it in the package. I haven't even opened it up since it got delivered. It's still in the mailing package. Uh, my items. List. No. Okay, I'll go over here. Purchase history. In a way, it's like I wish they were more expensive, but I don't. But there are view details. All right, can I see it? It is short. It just says 10-ounce shortbread cookies. Um, it's by the brand. I don't know. I'll spell it. It's STAUFFERS. That's the brand. They're like some Stouffer's Holiday Shortbread Cookies, or Stouffer's, or whatever that is. And they're only $2.97. It's 10 ounces, like I said. It's not like a huge bag or anything. But they're not even, I can't even, just the taste, it's not like the taste is net, like I said, it's not nasty, but it's not good either. It's just a texture. I'm so confused why I want this dang bag of holiday shortbread cookies. Because you know, shortbread cookies don't have a strong taste anyway. These have like a weaker taste than your average shortbread cookie. Uh, did you guys catch the brand name? I got the Sam's Club chips, and every chip within your words of. Oh no, wormhole. Oh no. I tossed it to my dogs. I'm mad because Lay's like changed their brand and they're just like all natural. I already thought they didn't do no extra stuff with their chips. But ever since they like broadcast that they don't do anything special with their chips, they've been having more rotten spots and stuff. And Lay's has been the only brand that didn't have that shit. I'll eat anything, chew it, and feed it to me like a baby bird. I don't care. Dang, I love food. Season, eat the wormholes. Hell no, Gina. Yeah, and potato chips. Oh, Sweetums. There's one live where I was trying snacks like a lot of my lives are. And I tried the Utz. It was it lemon? I think it was Utz lemonade chips or something like that, and it just was full of like a huge wormhole was in the middle of the chip, and just the whole bag was just trash. It was so disgusting. A lot of Utz chips are like that, but this one was extra. I love shortbread cookies. Yeah, these are shortbread cookies, but like I said, I think they have a little less. They're not as strong as regular shortbread cookies. So why? It's like I said, it's just a texture. So we don't. M&M won't eat the brown chips. Nope. Anytime I see even a spot on a chip, I'll break it off. But if it's something like a wormhole, I don't want to eat that whole chip. Fuck that. Found it. Yeah, $3. If you guys eat these cookies, but see, a texture for me is most textures turn me off. This texture is the best texture of anything I ever crunched on. So if you guys are a texture person and try these cookies, you have to let me know what you think of them. I took out everything to bake some cookies for my cousin back in August, and nope, wasn't happening. So he had ice cream. He ate all of it. It's so cute. He went and got some more ice cream before he left. Yeah, that's the name. I didn't even know Utz made chips. Really? I love the giant barrel of chips. Yeah, the only hot chips I like is from Utz. I like their hot chips, the spicy ones. I think they're just called hot chips. And then, like I said, I was trying the lemonade kind because who makes lemonade chips? I got some chips for Lay's that I still gotta try, and they're called limon or whatever. This I think the Spanish version of lime, Limon. Those are that flavored chips. And everything except the butter is still out of my counter. Oh no! Oh no, Susan. My favorite like baked homemade cookie is dang peanut butter cookies. But now peanut butter jacks me up, so I can't even eat those. That is very considerate, cousin Susan. Me too. Sweetums barrels are so good. I don't like soft cookies. I like them crispy. I like softer cookies, but these are shortbread, so of course they're not soft. But they're like so airy and crunchy. I just like so the texture really gets me. I'm definitely munching on those bitches after I get off of here for sure. Um. Oh yeah, I don't like. You're talking about the airy cheese things. I don't like puffy cheese things. Sweden was just my cousin's son and my first blood relative to come to Hawaii and stay over. It was so nice having company. Uh, oh yeah, the sewing kit cookies. They you see? I don't know if you've seen all the videos going around showing the sewing kit cookies talking it from though India though, where they're using it in the factory and they're stepping on the cookies and all that. But the cookies, the sewing kit cookies, aren't they from like aren't they like Dutch or something? Because I get my daughter those every year. It's like a tradition. I get them for her. And since I've been seeing those videos, I'm like, do you even want them? So I gotta make sure they're not from. I think they're showing that they're from India, so I'm just trying to make sure they're not from there. Um, I eat the crunchy Cheetos. Well, from time to time I'll eat them. They're not like my favorite, but yeah, I'll eat the crunchy ones. Crispy cookies that I have to dunk. If you dunk these, they're gonna fall apart real quick. Yeah, I think it's Danish because it's like DANSK or something like that. I think the brand name is. I just don't want it to be wherever that factory makes them. What's a snickerdoodle cookie? I've never had a snickerdoodle cookie. I always heard of them, but I never had one. But yeah, I was gonna get her. I'm still gonna get them. I just don't want them to. Have you guys seen that video or not? Where they're stepping on the cookies? Let me see if I can look at the brand. The Royal DANSK cookies. Um, I'm gonna see if I click on it. Does it say where it's from? Yeah, assorted Danish butter cookies. Those are what I get her. And that's what they've been showing in the videos, but it doesn't make sense because these are Danish cookies. Am I wrong or am I wrong? I don't know. All I know is I gotta look up where the heck they're made, where the heck they are. Like, where's the factory? Because I don't want no cookies. I don't eat them. I always give them to her. I don't want to give her no cookies that people been putting their feet on. I just saw that video. Those Danish Indian foot cookies are mighty tasty. Yeah, but no thank you if it's really like that. Susan, do you hate cheese like Eminem? uh, I haven't seen those videos. All that showing on my Facebook is the earwalk. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you haven't seen that video. And then they got that song that goes along with it. Oh my goodness, it's horrible. Uh, they have a French version of those cookies at Sam's Club right now. If you want to with viewer. I never ordered from Sam's. Would have to get a Sam's Club card. But like I said, I ordered from Instacart. They have it on there. I just never ordered from them before. Oh, goat cheese. Ew, maybe not. Cause what if you said they would be dark brown? How? What if the floor is clean and their feet are clean? You know? Then why are they doing this in a factory? That's not AI. There's literal people in the factory doing this shit. Because the people that have seen it, it doesn't look like an AI video. It looks legit. I'm still gonna get them for her. I told her about the video, so um she knows. I just thought about this. I don't think she keeps the containers for anything. I think she throws them away. I never asked her. Like how they stomp grapes. It's like, yeah, the feet thing, I don't understand. But even if they didn't add the feet thing in, it's like they're just digging in the batter with their bare hands from the mixer, and then just slopping the um the forming the shapes with their hand, and then just throw it in on something that looks dirty. Like none of it looks, um approved to be cleansed or anything. It looks like trash. Love goat cheese. First time I had it was with the Greek salad from California. Pizza Kitchen, but they don't have it anymore. Larry's eating a whole meal. Yep. Hey, Chantel. Um, Welcome in again. Nice to see you here. Yeah, where did Larry always goes and breaks off and eats a 10-course meal and then comes back in right when I'm getting off usually. uh, it was on, I don't it was on I saw it on Instagram. I think I saw it on the shorts on YouTube too going around. I don't know where it originated from, if it originated from TikTok, but I saw it on Instagram. I don't go on TikTok that often. Uh, and he never shares. Oh yeah, Larry. Uh, what you right? Instead of butter cookies, they should rename it feet cheese. Feet cheese cookies. It better not be like that. Like I said, I can't see on the site now where the factory is. It doesn't show me. So I guess I just gotta wait for it to get here and read where it came from. And have you guys tried panettone? Panettone? It's like the very light sweet bread with dried fruit, and it's so good. No, I've never heard of that. Let me Google that. I always Google all the stuff I don't know. That's not gonna show me it. Google. Oh yeah. No, I've never seen that. So is it like a lighter version of a fruitcake? Because it doesn't seem as condensed. I don't think I even ever tried a fruitcake before. Because everybody used to make fun of them, even when people would bring them over during the holidays. I wouldn't eat them. Um, yes, I believe so, Gina. That's just the Chantel. She changed her name. Oh, it's Indian. So is it like fruitcake, like a lighter version of fruitcake? Yeah, I just looked at it. It looked it up on Walmart. But I wouldn't even know, like I said, even what a fruitcake tastes like. Should know, but it looks like less. Wife went through the phone while I was taking a nap. I'm devastated. Then that must mean you should have been doing stuff you shouldn't be doing, right? Sweetums, I've seen that tall thing. Wait, Sweetums. What? The bread she mentioned? Oh, they retracted their message? That's weird when people come in that never came in before. with some stuff. If it really happened, that's kind of weird. What do you want me to say? I don't know you. If you're devastated that your wife found your phone, that means you were doing shit you weren't supposed to do. Like, am I supposed to feel bad for you? The texture is very light and fluffy, airy bread. If you like dried fruit, I don't even know if I like dried fruit. I don't like dried apricots. I don't know about anything else. Well, cherry. I like dried cherries. That's about it. I've been watching a guy on Facebook. His channel is Kitchen Tool. He bakes pies with fruit juices. Oh, okay. I haven't tried it, but it looks good. It's not dry. Oh, that might be good. I might have to try that out in one of my test taste videos. I still got to do this Christmas stuff before Christmas too, and get rid of this bag. I just ignore those random messages because it's just for attention. But is it for attention, like, or do you think somebody's telling the truth and just trying to put their stuff out there, and people are supposed to say, "Oh, I'm sorry," especially when it comes to something like that? You're devastated because your secrets got found out. I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. I just find it really weird. I wouldn't go into some random chat group and put my shit out there like that, especially something like that. But then they retracted it. So if it was a troll, usually trolls keep on trolling, so that's kind of weird. Sweetums, I would eat it if Paul Hollywood made it for me. I don't know what that is. Paul Hollywood for dessert. Wait, now I gotta see who the hell Paul Hollywood is. Who are these people? Now I gotta Google that. I like be looking on my laptop because I can always just look what the hell fuck people are talking about because I don't know. Um, Paul Hollywood. Oh my gosh. Speaking of people that you could eat, have you seen? Does anybody like Method Man? There is like a little thing going around where I don't know. He was walking. It was like this event, and he was walking, and he had his like. It probably was something to do, but he lifted up his shirt. I don't know if it was to show his abs or whatever, but he lifted up his shirt, and then he caught somebody like recording him, and he smiled. Oh my goodness. That clip I had to watch like 20 times or something. That smile, man. That was way better than the abs. It was so nice. Now I forgot what I was looking up because I was thinking about Method Man. Oh, Paul Hollywood. But if you guys see that clip, oh my goodness. I wish I could find it again. I would send it to you guys. Oh, that is not my type for sure. Paul Hollywood, no, no thank you. Method Man is a yes. Oh. And he likes the Method Man likes the big gals too, but he's married, of course. But uh, yeah, Winter Moon. Why don't you tell Susan what you did with the cold juices that almost overdosed on sugar the other night and had us all worried, huh, Winter Moon? Sweetums, sigh. Oh, you and Sweetums and Gina's like the Paul guy. Oh, hey Craig, I wanted to say hi to you. Welcome back. Winter, I have a juicer that I've yet to use. Sweetums, Craig is here. Oh no. Everybody be nice. uh, Paul Hollywood is a bread master. I saw him. He's not my type. Um, dang it. Why does my chat keep on doing that? It makes it look like I have like 5 messages, but then it will load in like 20 real fast. Like it doesn't make any sense. It keeps on doing that. YouTube, get your shit right. Now I gotta go back. Um, Susan, I'll put it to use for the juice. Oh, okay. Let me Google Method Man. What, Sweetums? You don't know who Method Man is? Oh my goodness. Hi, Winter Moon. Oh, I always like Method Man. He is getting better. That's one man that is getting better with age. Every other man I used to like in Hollywood or whatever, famous, they are not getting better with age. But Method Man, he is getting better with age for sure. Um, he is nice. Yes, it is. He has such a nice smile. Winter, I should probably use it since I have been. Yeah, maybe you need to use it to help you out. It might help you get some stuff that has iron and everything. Oh my gosh, there goes the comments again. Um, wait, you said you hush. Why do I got? What am I hushing for? Cherry's back with a meow. Oh my gosh. You guys crack me the fuck up. That's all I gotta say. Like, just this lineup of people crack me the fuck up, man. Um, okay. Let me see. Did you guys scare Greg away? Uh, oh, let's see our celebrity crushes. Well, right now mine is Method Man with that damn smile. Yours is Richard. I gotta look that up. I don't know who that is. Really, I swear, YouTube, get it together. Richard. I wish you could like play stuff, videos and stuff, because I would look for that. I hope I get to see that Method Man video again. Richard. Richard who? Richard Armitage? Armitage. Oh, that's not my type either. Oh my goodness. Let's see who else anybody put it in here. Um, what the heck? Where'd that comment go? Oh, that was a celebrity crush. I wish we were neighbors. I would drop some fruits at your door for you to get vitamins. Yeah. Okay, come on, chat. Stop doing that. Every time I think I could catch up, it does it again. Oh my gosh. Um, where there's a drink, Susan to help iron hold. Okay, Jimmy Cliff. Just past Jimmy Cliff. Hmm. You liked him through the ages? Because he was old, wasn't he? I wanted to see like a young picture of him. Let me see images. Because it says 1944. Alright, Susan, let me find out. Are you saying, oh, because he passed your sad, not that he was your crush? Because Winterman was asking you to put his crush in there. Maybe you were just saying it was sad that he just passed. Larry just sitting here with a tummy ache. Oh, Larry, did you go off and eat some food? Because you were gone for a minute. Why shouldn't Susan take iron pills? Yeah. Yeah, like I know when your health gets as bad as hers did, and I've been in a situation before, you have to take iron pills, and you like it goes beyond that. So um, there you have no choice. Did you take your other pill too, Cherry? Dang, you guys scared Greg away. He only said hi, basically, and he was out. Maybe that's all he wanted to do, though. Yeah, she's not gonna have a choice if her number dips low. That's the thing. That's why you have to take the iron because if it does, you're gonna be getting a lot of blood transfusions, and who wants to do that? You can't have something get that serious where you're literally have to have surgery to help you, and you have to take iron. You can't risk trying to do something else the natural way or whatever. Larry had a whole steak. I bet he usually has a steak and 10 sides. Oh, iron infusions. Before is iron infusions even oh like I know before I don't know if it's changed maybe because it's an infusion style, but I know I had to get this iron shot because my iron dropped so low. And even for me to take the iron shot, I had to be observed in a hospital for like 10 hours because I had to get half a shot and then the other half. That's how much they couldn't just fuck with just giving you iron and you walk it off at home. So I don't know if they I've never heard of the iron infusion if it's something that's different than that. Uh I just finished full sugar Dr. Pepper that came with the Burger King. Dr. Pepper, I used to like it. I don't like Dr. Pepper anymore. How long can the numbers go to 20 something? I don't know the numbers anymore when it comes to iron because so far, since I've had the iron problem, I haven't had it again. I hope I don't ever again. But all I know is it's dangerous. Oh, you ate that peach cobbler? I gave my sister the peach cobbler. I didn't even want any leftovers of that. I was like, you take that whole thing because I was about to throw it away. Sweetums, I did it and it hurt so bad. My pain threshold is high, but it felt like I had the worst flu ever. What was that with the iron infusions? That's why I said the intake of what they do for iron is very dangerous. Um, it's worth an IV and takes 30 minutes. My mom used to get it. Oh, okay. So that's something different. I didn't know that there were iron infusions, but yeah, you get it at the doctor's office, so it's not like a simple thing. Yeah. So it was a 6 week cycle. Shots came before infusions, depending on how low. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember BK's veggie burger. Winter it was so good. I haven't had one in months. The burger. That's what I said. Burger King, I get a craving for it a little bit, but not any cheese or bacon. Because you said you had a bacon burger. Yeah, I even for me, being on the iron pill when I was on it, I unfortunately it fucked me up so much that I couldn't take it, and then that's when I had to get the iron shot. I had no choice. Burger King have a veggie burger. I don't. I did not know. They used to have it, didn't it? It used to be called like the Impossible Burger or something. Is that what you're talking about? My mom's infusions lasted 3 hours. Yeah, that's what I said. It has to be a slow process. They don't play with that. Uh, I don't know if they have that burger anymore. McDonald's did too? Oh, I didn't know that. White Castle used to have a good veggie burger. I've never ate at White Castle. I've only had like the frozen White Castle burgers. All these damn veggie burgers I didn't know shit about. um, the BK veggie burger was good. I never tried it. Oh, it was the Beyond Burger. What was the Impossible Burger? Where was that from? Um, you love Burger King over McDonald's? I used to. So their Whoppers have changed a little bit, but I haven't had one in a long, long time. Now I know why my mom forced me to eat liver. Oh yeah, yuck. Winter mini jinx. Burger King was the Impossible Burger, but it just wasn't. It wasn't a veggie burger. Um. Oh, it was fake meat. So fake meat's not a veggie burger. Oh yeah, the one that bleeds from beets, right? You can find it in the. Yeah, I don't know why people would want to see that. That's gross. Ew. Yuck. Smells like cat pee. That's disgusting. What the hell do they have in it for it to smell like cat pee? To be honest with you, we don't know what the fuck they are feeding this, so I just don't think about it. I'll just be like, shut up and eat. That's what you really gotta do with most things, because almost everything got so much shit in it. You gotta sort of ignore the ingredients in a way. Cherry, are you there? Let's see if you'll answer me. So I was trying to ask you something earlier and you didn't say nothing. Um, was saying you always dip out and eat a 10-course meal and come back. You should do a mukbang channel. um, I don't know. I'll take a regular Whopper. Yeah, I would too. The regular Whopper, but no cheese. Cherry, do you remember when you read what was it? Was it my birth chart? Do you remember when it was talking about how I'll always be alone? Do you remember the exact words, like what it said? Because I was trying to explain it, but I don't remember exactly how and what it was technically you read. Um, oh, you watched Larry? Yeah, he be throwing down his dinners and going back in the night and eating. Yeah, the birth chart. Do you remember what it said about me being a damn lonely person my whole life? Not a lonely person, alone. There's a difference. Oh, did they refund my pickles? Um, I think it takes 72 hours. I never got an email saying that they won it, so they should. I gotta check that tonight and see. But usually if they don't try to give it back, they'll say, we thought about this and we're not gonna give you your money back. And I'll be like, bitch, you better give me my money back. Cherry did it for me. I don't know where she goes on something and checks it. Um okay, you don't but you just don't remember what that part said, at least that little part. Larry, we all are. That's why I hardly have the camera showing me. What did Larry say? I'll go back. Did I was Larry's thing blocked or something? Or did I already read it? No, it was eat. What did he say? Something about. I don't know. It doesn't come up. Well, I hardly have the camera showing me. What? You're a foodie? Oh yeah, you pay for the subscription of it. Yeah, but you also remember stuff that I cannot do. So can Cherry bring you pickles? No, she can't. I wish. I'll be able to get some on Sunday. I know I really wish I had my pickles tonight. That's what I would be eating after I got off here. Because I don't have my veggies either. Just gonna eat my tuna fish and be happy with that. Oh, and I have artichoke hearts. So I'll probably eat those too. Do you guys eat artichoke hearts in the jar that's where they have like oil and all that stuff in it in the jar? I love those. Susan, but I actually thought about starting my own channel. If I do, I'll be next year sometime. Need to know how the figures. Yeah, if you do, Larry, let me know. Oh, he's shy. Yeah, me too. Believe it or not. Do you guys think I'm shy? I am. I might not see it because, like I said, at night for me, like I said, I take medicine that controls like my anxiety to a certain extent and all that stuff. And plus, nobody's awake. I feel like I'm alone, so that's when I'm at my best time. So at night, I come out the most, but that I still am very shy and stuff. But I do what I tell stuff. I'm like, oh, why did I say that? Like, I'm sure I'll regret this life the most out of all of them. I might not even keep it up. I don't know. Uh, guys, I'm dying over here. Not literally, but I feel awful. Oh man, did you get food poisoning or something? Well, you got 5 instant subs, Larry. Yeah. Shammy wants to start his own cooking channel and eating channel. Oh my goodness. Both people, there's a lot of dogs out there doing it. Uh, I'm trying to watch Shammy. Oh, you would watch the dogs eating? I can't stand watching. I can't. That's too much mouth noise for me. That's another thing. I can't watch eating shows if the person's doing too many mouth sounds. I don't like that. Oh, Greg, you didn't go nowhere? Oh, I love the In-N-Out burger. Sorry, guys. I thought you left the chat for a minute. I've never tried In-N-Out. I've never been on in California at all or anywhere close to it or the West Coast. Uh, I love artichoke hearts. Yeah, they're good. That's what like I always get I always have to have something at night because I have to take another dose of medicine, and I always try to eat. Artichoke helps my stomach and stuff, so I know I have a jar of that. I just wish I had my pickles. You guys, if you have, I know TMI probably, but it's a good thing to know if you're diagnosed, literally diagnosed, not just self-diagnosed with IBS. If you guys know what that is, artichoke hearts actually help. At least it helped me. I didn't know it. It was unexpected. I didn't start eating artichoke hearts because I thought it would help me. But when I started eating artichoke hearts, I noticed a difference. And then I think my sister looked at one day and she's like, that actually helps IBS. I was like, what? So that was something I just stumbled upon. And it actually helps with IBS. I follow you into the night to annoy you. If you're shy, Eminem, I like it that you don't take shit from trolls. Oh yeah, no, like I said, my age and stuff and everything I went through in life has totally changed me on that point. I was such a shy kid. Yeah, I was really too. Like I said, I was mute for a lot of years in school. I was literally mute. I couldn't talk. And then even if I talked, if I had to read something, I would like be in the middle of reading it and just go mute. I couldn't. No words would come out. It would be so embarrassing. Gina, I was really shy as a kid, super quiet, but you probably can't tell. That's why I say you probably can't tell I'm shy, but I really am. I was a shy kid, but I read how to people from a book called The Power of Charm. Oh, okay, that changed you. Cherry. Oh, what? Because she's my sister. She annoys me more than in the night. I don't know what she's talking about. uh, I need some pickles. I wish I had some dang pickles, man. I really want them. Make some list pickles, fresh fruit juice. Yeah. My shopper forgot my pickles, Susan, if you didn't hear that part. And I had to do hopefully get the refund when I had to. I was looking for them 4 days later and I couldn't find them. And they never came. Do you like sun dried tomatoes? I've never tried sun dried tomatoes. I made a pasta with artichoke hearts, sun dried tomatoes. That sounds good. That would probably be something I would eat. And that's a lot because, like I said, I'm very picky. Why did I try Grillo's pickles? I bought some regular pickles and boy can I told you, Gina, once you go Grillo's, you never go back. Winter not that I know by the way where I am. Never had Grillo's. Oh my goodness, if you like pickles, well my daughter tried it. She wasn't too fond of them, but I like them. They're really fresh tasting pickles. Like they don't there's not a whole bunch of salt absorbed in it. You know, like in the jar they have the dill, they have the chunks of garlic, they have chunks if you get the hot kind, they have chunks of I think it's habanero, so you actually see chunks of the stuff in there. So it's probably a way healthier pickle than most pickles. And it's really crunchy. And they come cold like Clausen pickles. So they're not just warm in a jar that you have to put in the freezer. I mean, put in the refrigerator. They're already cold. Uh, you never had kale? Yeah, I've never had kale. I don't think I would even try it. Doesn't seem like that's what that's what I was saying with kale, Susan. Like back in the day, it was not an edible thing, and now people suddenly eating some damn decorations, and I'm supposed to? Hell no. That's Susan. You're the first person that I know that said that too. Like I'm like, what the fuck? How did kale become edible and shit? Like I couldn't believe that. Yeah, gorillas are good. And like I said, I eat it like the container 3 days and they're gone for me. That's how much pickles I eat. But that's really like one pickle, one and a half pickles sliced up. I think about that. I had a speech impediment when I was young, and I was bullied because of it. That was preschool. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of speech problems too. I had to go through speech therapy for a lot of years in my youth, and it still will come up sometimes too. That's why it's hard for me to read stuff. Um, Grillo's head. Come on, Grillo's head. Damn it. Stupid Grillo's had sweet spicy version. I didn't like that one. Oh, I haven't seen that one. But original flavor is already. It was sweet and spicy. I like the spicy kind over the original, but the original is still alright. But I prefer the spicy one. It's not even hot to me, but it's just the flavor. But sweet and spicy, I don't know about that. Grills are amazing. We add more fresh dill. Oh, okay. Yeah, that might be. I don't like the fresh dill, like picking around it and stuff, but I'm sure that adds to the taste. But I wonder how it would be with Thai chilies in it. If it would it absorb some Thai chili? Cause I'm not biting into no damn Thai chili. Uh, no hot pickles for me. Girl, hot pickles are the best. They're not even hot, Gina. Not to me. I don't taste them. I'm not like, ooh, they're hot. They just have a nice flavor. Um, I don't like eating kale, but I put it in smoothies because they say it's good for you. But like I said, in my day, I don't know how old you are, Sweetums, but in my day, kale was literally almost plastic, and nobody, it wasn't, like I said, it was just to show off something. Nobody ate that. It laid on counters and shit. Famous Days had a spicy sweet pickles. Those are good. I'm not biased to dill or sweet pickles. I love them all. See, I'm very picky with my pickles. I like Clausen and of course Grillos. There's a brand of sweet butter pickles I like. I forgot the brand though. But most pickles, even in restaurants and stuff, I usually don't like. There hasn't been a restaurant that a pickle tasted good to me at all. Yeah, bread and butter pickles, I like that. You put it in a peanut butter sandwich? Man, if I wasn't getting the allergic reaction to peanut butter, I would probably try that. That's probably good. Go a few bucks from Coney Island. So Famous Dave's at Target. So Famous Dave's Pickles is at Target. Isn't Famous Dave's a restaurant though? Let me see if it's at the Target in my area. Probably not. I didn't find nothing for Black Friday. I feel like I should be wanting something. What was Famous Dave's Pickles? Oh, can I get it? Well, I could even get it with shipping. So I gotta try that. What did you say was good? The spicy dill or the classic? Which ones? Let me go back. Spicy sweet pickle. I see spicy dill, classic dill, sweet and spicy. Okay, I want to try that. Let me add that in my cart. Have you tasted the spicy one? Is that good? Oh, all it is shipping. Okay, well, damn. Oh, that's not too far away. Any other? Have you tried the spicy? How's that? Um, yeah. Okay, let's do that. Found. I got to go. This food talk is making me feel worse. Sorry. We always go around back to food. Sweeter, she is gonna gag at the combo. We listen and we don't judge. uh, yeah, we hope you feel better. Mm, here we go with the jump up again with these comments. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. This is not me. I keep on having. It's just jumping up. I don't know why it's doing this to me. I'm so sorry. I'll get to your comment, you guys. Okay, I got that. bread and butter, pickles with peanut butter. My dad would have tomato, peanut butter, and onion. Oh my gosh. And no. Wait, let me read that over again. Tomato, peanut butter, and onion. And, wait, so there's two different sandwiches? Or is it all in one? Tomato, peanut butter, onion, peanut butter sandwiches. No. That I would not try. Oh my goodness. Should I retract my message? Wait, Gina, what? I mean, Sweetums, which message? Should I not read it? Sweetums, she is. Oh. Oh, the combo? That combo sounds good. I'm so sad I can't eat peanut butter no more. It makes me so sad. Uh. What? Winter Moon's like, could I come visit one day? We got a little romance going on here. Yet absorbs the spice. Don't eat the pepper. Yeah, no way. But that does sound good to add more heat to it, because it does need more heat. Yes, tomato and peanut butter is not for me, exactly. I like tomato sandwiches, like tomato and mayo sandwiches. Those are good. With salt and pepper. I still look little. Hee hee, 45. I don't know what, but I crave banana peppers from time to time. Uh, oh yeah, I would definitely try peanut butter and pickles if, like I said, I get sad that I can't eat peanut butter anymore, but I would definitely try that. Sweetums, my aunt used to make what I thought was marshmallow fluff. Oh yeah, I remember those. Oh, it wasn't marshmallow fluff? Oh wait. Ew, I remember that too. People used to do that too. Yeah, yuck. I don't know. I don't know. It might taste like something because a lot of people do that. I know people that do mayo and just mayo sandwiches. That's it. And the mayo and banana sandwiches. I've seen people eat that. I watch the Dill guy on YouTube and he does round the clock Black Friday deals. I want to. I better get a Black Friday deal. Okay, I don't want to not get anything. Um, let's see. Was it good? Oh, you taste the onion tomato sandwich thing, Susan? Chantal wish I was there. I would get help. Oh, I think Chantal said peace out. I think she was serious about the food thing. Famous Days is a barbecue restaurant, but they sell pickles. Oh, okay, because I know I've heard of Famous Dave, so I could get it off Target on shipping. I see, because I just looked at my Target. So I'm gonna try the sweet hot pickle you told me about. But should I try the hot pickle too? You think? Should I order that? Yeah, I think Winter Moon. I think Chantel has left the building. Sweetums, I guess so. I ate them like 40 some years ago. Oh, so you like them? Says I look like a kid. Well, because I can't see the picture up close. It just is so small to me. And a lot of times you can screenshot the pictures and zoom in, but I can't do anything on my phone because when I do, YouTube starts acting up. What do you look like you're in your 20s? Sweetum says. Yeah, I want a tomato sandwich too. That sounds nice. A big, like, do they even sell steak tomatoes anymore? They used to be nice and thick. Oh, I used to love those. I used to just eat tomatoes with salt. Dang it, these shit. Why does it do that to me? I'm so mad. Susan, maybe your dad thought peanut butter tastes savory, like how you can make a dippy sauce. Yeah, for spring rolls and stuff, yeah. Scorpio magnet, my pup is Scorpio, my... Hey, dude, I dated all scorpions, really? Is Larry? That's what Larry is, a Scorpio? Uh, how old are you? You don't... Oh, you don't have to say. One year, turn 45. But I look 60? Larry, why are you playing yourself like that? Winter Scorpio magnet? Well, alright. Oh, well, Sweetums, you're 38. You're a youngin'. You're close to my sister's age. Oh no, Larry, you don't look 60. Don't play yourself like that. So you don't know my dad from the Midwest and he grew up in the government food. Exactly. That's what we grew up on too. And I hardly ate anything out of that box. You remember the fucking powdered milk? You guys remember powdered milk? I used to eat powdered milk because we didn't have no damn food. I would be eating it dry. Boy, life sucked. I tell you. Life fucking sucks when you get those fucking shit ass memories. Breathe. Whew. Yeah, it's not like that now. You could go rely on your credit cards until you can't rely on them no more. Mm-hmm. Why did I get a flat? Oh, because she said the government boxes. Oh, you felt like you guys were close in age. My nephew's father would mash up bananas and put it in Mexican rice. I don't know about that. I'm still. Is the Mexican rice the one with the pigeon peas, or is that Spanish rice? I still don't want pigeon peas in that rice. I want regular peas. It would taste good. Poor sweetie. Hope she's okay. Who? Chantel? Stop hopping away from me. Comments. Oh heck no! I like tomato and mayo sandwiches on some toasted bread. I've never tried it on toasted bread. Man, I would really go for that. But it's like, even to get a tomato, you would have to trust the shoppers. They're not gonna bring no good tomatoes. I even just get grape tomatoes here, and most of the time I can't even eat them because they're either green or mushy. It's never, they don't get any right good ones. Uh, Gina Scorpio Magnet. I thought Sweden said that. I don't know. I'm getting confused here. Winter is just passed on the first of the month. Oh, your birthday, yeah. Am I the? Oh no, I was about to say, am I the oldest in here? But I'm not gonna call out the oldest. uh, yeah, powdered milk depressed me, and also when I sat there chomping on it from hunger. You love eating powdered milk? Oh my gosh, sweetums! I can't believe that somebody else literally did it, and they love eating it. It was obviously tolerable to me because I did it in hunger, but I don't think I would do it, by choice. Everybody's just Scorpio up in here. I always forget everybody's signs. Oh, besides, even if they're Virgo, I'll probably forget that they're Virgo. Uh, there's a Filipino dessert with powdered milk and sugar. I used to put sugar in powdered milk when I would put the water in it. All these Scorpios, I feel the energy. No, you know what? Forget you Scorpios. I'm a Virgo. We got a lot of Virgos in here. Winter Moon's a Virgo. Cherry's a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. It tastes better on toasted bread? Oh, okay. You. Oh wait, I remember. You remember? I don't know if you had it when my dad used to make. It would just be one slice of toast, and then he would put mayo, onions, tomatoes, and lay a piece of cheese on top of that, and then put it in the oven and bake it. I didn't like that shit though, but everybody else ate it. I might have liked it without the cheese. The Philippine powdered sugar dessert is called. I'm not Paul or Veron. I don't even know how to say that. Yeah, you did say that about Scorpios. I said I am. Yeah, you're a Scorpio magnet. Yeah, and you get along. So maybe that's why she's a Scorpio magnet because you guys get along with them. I've never um personally been around a Scorpio like that. Williams, thank you for saying that. I don't look 60 though. You're being nice. Yes, Virgos do suck, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't ever say. I do say Virgos rock and all that stuff, but Virgos are assholes usually. Nope, it's not me. I can be all your mom. I didn't say nothing, Gina. And you be quiet. You're not too far away from me. Shoot. I know. I said be Winter Moon and my sister. I don't know. I don't think anybody else is. And Sweetums is Gemini. Oh my gosh, Gemini. My daughter's Gemini. I know how they are. But she's on the cusp, so she's Gemini and Cancer. But yes, I know how they are. Now I know why you couldn't interact with Bible Man. Because when you got your ways, you are set. Winter, I'm talking about dating Scorpios. Sweetums, the sign of the twins. Do not fuck with Sweetums. uh, you are one of the rare good ones, Sweetums. Yeah, that's true. I heard that when dating apps allowed astrology signs, everybody avoided Geminis. Really? Uh, some are, but I'm very down to earth and chill. No, I'm not saying I'm an asshole. I'm saying anyone that I've had to deal with, that's Virgos have been an asshole. I don't think I'm one. Explain what's wrong with Gemini, please. Does anybody want to explain what's wrong with Gemini? Uh, uh, I think, as far as my experiences with Gemini, I think that it's just like how people say, the gummy. What are they called? Sour Patch Kids. There's a sweet side, but then there's a very evil fucking asshole. You could never tell. Like their way is their way. Their opinion has to be your opinion, even if it's not your opinion. Like that's how I. Well, that's what I get from my daughter, at least. Like she writes a book on life, and you just have to follow it, basically. But despite that, she's a very loving and caring person. Uh, Aquarius, judge me. I don't care. Sweetums, the story I told earlier was about. Oh, the tea. It was Gemini. I'm gonna hush on the Sweetums. No, you do it. You say it. What do you think, Terry? I mean, I do think men and women are different when it comes to that stuff too. But even if it is men, what do you think about it? I thought tea meant tea, but nope. Mm. Later, what my mom said, I wanted to come out on Halloween, but couldn't find the hole. So she told the doctors to hold off on the C-section, so because she didn't want a witch, but she got one anyway. What the heck? What the? Oh no! Give me the truth. I can take it. But that's how I see Gemini. Like they're very set in their ways, and it's like they don't want to. They don't care about anybody else's opinion. Susan, hilarious. Yeah, I was friends with the male Gemini, and then one day I saw the twin. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love me some Geminis. Why do I, sweetums? Okay, yeah, that's true. I get me a hill when I'm ready, but aren't we all? Yes, but like I said, as far as my experiences, people always have to bend sort of to you, your loved ones' ways, like the people you love and care about. You have to bend their way a little bit just to keep the peace. And I just feel like Geminis don't have that bend to them. You know, well, at least what I've experienced. It doesn't matter if you're that way towards strangers. It's like you really don't have to. But when you're sharing an environment and you're literally family or claim you love them, it's like you do gotta bend some. But I don't think Geminis do. Scorpios are passionate people. We are very hard and we are very loyal. That's my problem. Always get my heart. My mom was a hoot. She sounds like it. Uh, every time I think I'm caught up, there's like 20 more things that just pops up, which I guess is good. But YouTube doesn't just go. It's not flowing the comments in like that. Um, the crying man winter. What the crap? Larry facts. I know Larry. Trust me. I once wait, and once you cross the Scorpio, it's done. Very passionate. Gina, you love me. You really love me. Susan, that be the downfall in every relationship. Give me my heart, and I can't help it. This is just how I am, and it's my nature. Larry, true. One of my good friends is a Scorpio, although we talk over each other sometimes. My whole family's Gemini with two Libras. Oh my goodness. I know, Susan, what your sign and Larry is about, and I love it. Sweetums, my mom was a Gemini, and she was my person. Yeah, I got a Gemini that's my person too, but she's still not saying your mom was one, but she's still very, very difficult. I told me, okay, winter, although that my sign is all about a strong lover, but sometimes that shit backfires and I always get burnt. There, you just met the wrong ones. Are you saying you're the right ones, Winter Moon? Well, look at me starting stuff. Sweetums, she gave me my space and we talked about anything for hours. Oh, that's not how. Like I said, I got my daughter that's Gemini and Cancer combined, so maybe it's the Cancer combined that makes it a little different than a normal Gemini. Winter, and you know is winter, and you know it. The bedroom is our comfort zone. Scorpios do not fuck off. That's lovely to have your mom as a person, Gina. She sounds amazing. Eminem, you're being a bad Virgo. Why am I being a bad Virgo? Virgos are always like to ask questions and be informed. It says we are true natural detectives. My dad and brother are hard-headed. Leos, I don't get along with them, but my female Leos are my closest friends. I'm not starting trouble. I'm inquiring minds want to know person. Winter, it seems like that's what I'm meaning the wrong ones, but damn, for 45 years. Leos are evil. Oh, so well, that's what pretty much what Susan said too. You think the females are too, Cherry? What's Leo's? What's their month dates and stuff? What about Libras? They're my favorite. Don't I only know? Do I know a Libra? I don't know if I ever know. I don't think I've ever known a Libra. When my mom was born on the cusp too. Yeah, that's how. That's how my daughter is Gemini Cancer. So they were born on. They have the same birth dates. I guess. Yeah. Um. But she claims both. My daughter claims both. Leo thinks they're God's gift to the world. Leos do. Uh, my ex is one. But what are the months? That was one. That was the one who cried. Oh, it had the malfunction. Oh. My one and only sibling is Leo. I agree with everything. Oh, wow. So Leos are no good, huh? That's what it sounds like in the chat there. No. I think technically in a lot of books it changes, so I don't know. But it's on the 21st. I think they go from they'll either say the 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd. So I don't know what the technically what it would be. If you look it up, I think it's always something different between those 3 days. The 21st. Me too. Oh, you're Libra rising. I'm what was I? The Gemini rising, right? Cherry, do you remember mine? I think mine. Then I have a lot of Gemini in my chart. July through August. Okay, for Leo. I don't know anybody. I don't know Leo. Yeah, I don't think I've ever known a Leo. What, May 26th? Full on Gemini? No. Gemini, yeah, Gemini is, I think it's May, but Gemini's June. June is Gemini and Cancer. Cherry, the Leos are some ignorant motherfuckers. Dang, I really never. I don't think I ever known a Leo. I'm trying to remember when one person's birthday was, but I don't. That somebody was my friend for a lot of years, but they really weren't my friend. I wish I knew when her birthday was, because I need to avoid those mofos for sure. I know your ex. I know probably the name. Well, like I said, you would have to give me a hint or something. You're a late May Gemini. Oh, so you'll have something a little different. Uh, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Gemini Rising for you. Oh, I'm Virgo. All those too. See, I don't ever remember that stuff. Dang. I wish my mind would just hold something sometimes. I swear. Because people do ask me that, and I'm like, I don't know. I wish I could at least remember the rising and the sun and the moon, but I never can. How can I not remember that when it's Virgo of all things? It's not even different. This is great. Now I don't feel so alone in dealing with my Leo brother. Yeah, it sounds like Leos are assholes. Everybody in this group thinks so. The 21st, Gina. This is fun. I don't know anything about astrology. Yeah. Like I said, I learn it and then it just totally gets out of my mind. It's just done. That's why I said I'll never be a good tarot reader. I'll never be all that because I can't say, and your son is this and this, and you're in the house of blah blah blah. I'll never be able to do that. and I'll never be able to memorize the cards to know what they. I know a little bit of certain ones, the meanings and stuff, but how vast it's just too much to take in. It just won't work. Uh, yeah, but it is fun to look up stuff and see what the people you know are and how familiar they are with other people. Because, like I said, my no signs are Sagittarius is a hell fucking no, and whatever the end of January and the beginning of February is, whatever those are, is a hell no too. Those two signs are hell no. Susan, I've seen my Leo sibling once in 2.5 years since my mom passed. Yeah. Shamrock says, hi, ladies. Tell Shamrock we said hi. Oh, God, Sagittarius. Yeah, they suck. Male and female. So, Capricorn. Wait, I thought Capricorn was December. Why do I always get it mixed up? Then what's December, end of December to January? I thought that was Capricorn. I'm talking about end of January to February. So what's. It can't be both. Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius. Well, I got 15 likes. Thank you, guys. Oh, and it's 5 o'clock and we're still talking. I always try to end around 5, but um I mean that's what an abusive mom to me who says I'm not. Oh, that's Sagittarius. Wow. Yeah, my mom was Sagittarius, but like I said, she had a lot of mental disorders, and she had a lot of been she was went through hell basically. But there were some characteristics that I didn't like her, but I still that was my mom, and like I said, she was like the sweetest person, but there was just so much other stuff. But I would still have my mom every lifetime if I could, no matter what. So that's the only Sagittarius that I'm just like okay, but um, it was rough. That's it. Hidden. Oh yeah. But you said that's what. Yeah, she was Sagittarius, the same as mine. Yeah. My mom would only say certain things like that if she was having a schizophrenic episode. She never said it when she was, um, I want to say normal. Like I said, I think she was the sweetest, softest person when she was normal, but all the other times it was terrible. End of January to February is me. Oh, why do I keep on forgetting that? What the heck? Gina, let me find out. You got some things. You said I don't care. Okay, Gina. You better not be like the damn people I dealt with. You'll be like I said. I've never dealt with a female with that though. It's always been males. But you said you don't care after I said I don't like it, so that shows me something. Gina, that's terrible. Mine lives here, but he leaves before I wake up and comes back and hides in his room. Yeah, yeah, that's so crazy to have to live in a house like that. Like, mm, I don't know anything about Aquarius, Gina, but I love you. No, Gina, is one of the closest people that I have on the internet. But let me find out she got some of that, the other traits. I think because it's a female version, it will be different. Wheels are definitely douchebags. Um, Susan. Oh yeah. Susan, if he took all the money, he could live on his own. Yeah, but someone like that isn't gonna move out. They're not gonna give somebody territory. Larry, maybe one day we could talk about it, but I won't allow her or anything change my being. She's not gonna change. The only thing you can do from that situation is you move on. She's not gonna do anything to help you out. Susan, when I did see my sibling, he walked. Wait, she walked out. What? Really? Really, Gina? Damn. That's when I had that dream about the demon, right? About you? Dang. Wow. You like the Virgo and Libra man. That sucks, Gina. And I paid for her while she did this, and she still helps her and gets treated bad still. And Winter, you're like you're providing for her. It's not like a shared income, or like as far as the expenses and stuff. You're taking care of her and providing for her, Winter Moon. Yeah, Gina, that is messed up. I'll send Binks after her. Winter, you gotta put in the guts in, but if you ever need a shoulder to lean on, you got me straight up. I will not stop caring. Sweetums. Winter, they're very kind. What? Winter, that's very kind of you. That's. Wait a minute. I don't understand. She stole shit out of your bank account, and you're providing and taking care of her now. Like, I would. It's the stuff that you're saying she's doing to you. If you could afford to not live with her, I would get the fuck out. Like, I don't get it. I said when I care and give. Oh, hell no. No way. I'm sorry. I can't. If somebody's literally, I can't even say the words, that you've said in the live or whatever. I can't really say it out loud, but if somebody's literally doing that to you, um, it doesn't matter about love or anything. That means you could afford to live on your own. You don't need her. You need to go. Like, be safe. Yeah, that's above and beyond. That's not normal. If she's obviously got to be able to take care of herself if she could cause physical harm to somebody else, and that means you have the ability to take care of yourself. Like for me, if I try to fucking in the condition I'm in, if I like I would if I had to defend myself, I would defend myself with my last breath. I would use every bit of energy to take somebody down to hell or heaven with me if they try to fuck with me. But with my health, that would be it. That would be my last fight. If somebody's getting up and physically doing stuff to you, they have the power to do everything for themselves. If they got that much fucking evil in them to do DV, then that you need to go. If you need to go. There's no amount of love or whatever that you need to hold for her if she does that to you. So if her health is what? She could walk in and go and attack you and her health is bad? I don't think so. I know she's your mother, but she's literally doing stuff to you that no one should do to a person. My friend moved to Miami and asked if I would move down there recently. Winter, I meant to say God has something big for you, and it's just around the. Yeah, but Winter literally has to make the move herself. That's the big thing. Winter, I'm gonna get. Gino, why you gotta always bring out the claws, Gino? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm being harsh, but I am a fucking sick ass person that cannot do shit hardly. And if I had the ability to beat somebody's, just to do something to somebody, that means I'm not sick. I'm lying. So if she's lying about sick illness, saying she can't do nothing, could be a break. I don't know if you guys been reading some of the stuff that Winter Moon has been saying. I haven't been saying it all out loud because I can't. But she needs to move on for her safety. Um, I'm not giving a 40 address or change my number. It's correct. Yeah, you need to get out of there. Like, I'm sorry, but your mom's fate is what she's making it for herself. You can still live her because she's your. Oh, you can still love her because she's your mom, but love from afar and live your own life. Exactly. She already had hers. Exactly. It's hard. I know it's really fucking hard, but I don't think anybody that would hear your story would nobody would say, "Oh, you need to stay because you have an obligation or something like that." You don't. She broke those ties. That's what I'm saying. If she's strong enough to be physical with you, and she could take care of herself. That's plain and simple. That's coming from somebody that is literally disabled and can't do shit. I can't get up and kick somebody's ass if I wanted to. It would be my last fucking fight. So if somebody says they're sick and they're not capable of taking care of themselves and they're doing stuff, they're fucking lying. They're fucking lying. Like, that's bullshit. I don't know if I'm a Florida girl. Well, you could try it though. What's the harm in trying? Yeah, so you know, hi Jen. Um, I like I said, it might seem like I'm being an asshole, but I can't see facts and then know somebody. For me, I thought you were trapped in a situation because financially you were stuck. Like maybe your mom was taking care of you or something, but it's the other way around. Oh hell no! Even if your mom's taking care of you, if it was that way, there are so many things out there that could help you get out of the DV situation, plain and simple. You know? But I'll shut up about it. It gets me heated when somebody claims they need help and abuse somebody in return. That angers my soul. Um, Winter, I'll be here for you in Florida. Look, you got Leary, Winter. Florida's huge, though. Florida's big. I mean, Florida is beautiful. I enjoyed it very much. I did it. I like I said, I lived there for like I think 4 months. I was done with Florida. I think for the first couple of days or something, I'm like, oh yeah. Then I just got over it real quick. When there were storms and the humidity and all the sand and the lizards and all that stuff. But at least I gave it a shot. Like I did something to try to live there. Um, I'd rather move to Hawaii. Who wouldn't? But I'm scared. I thought when I was little and stuff, my dream was always to move to Hawaii. Then I got scared of the volcanoes, and now I got scared of the First of all, how expensive it is to live there, and also the damn hurricanes. Like, no, thank you. But I always wished I could at least visit there and stuff. Now I can't visit anywhere with the condition I'm in. And nobody got money for that anyway. Gina, so you are a writer. You go, girl. Gina's always ready to claw her way into something. How sweet you are, Larry. Yeah. Winter, you can visit anytime. I'm here. Lizard Gator. Larry, if I rock with you, yep. Yeah. Uh, Winter, damn, no, Florida? Larry, just keep the gators away from me. And you said you had a friend. How long have you known this friend? Did you say friend or family member? And they said you could, like, stay with them until you find a place and everything? Winterman, don't worry about them fucking gators or lizards. I'm the man here. Yeah, I mean, even if it's not Florida, I don't think that situation is something you should stay in. So if you've known the friend for a good amount of time where you could trust them, you know they won't uh, flake on you and shit, you should do it. I know when I moved to Florida, the asshole friend, well, she was living with her mom, in the house or whatever. And she's like, "Oh yeah, you guys could stay until you get your apartment and stuff." So I moved down there, and the mom didn't even know we were staying. My friend lied to me. Her mom didn't even know we were staying. She thought we were just like visiting and going back home. And it's like, no, we didn't stay there long, but still, she thought it was just supposed to be for a weekend because my friend was an asshole and lied to both of us and just thought that was okay. That really sucked. Um, yeah, well, yeah, at least go for a visit if you have the money and see how you like it. Gina, I'm going to call you the ride or die chick. What part of Florida are you in? Yeah, wink. Yeah, what do you see? What you talking about? I was causing trouble earlier. Uh huh. You lived in Florida? Who, me? Yeah, I lived in Florida before. If you're talking to me, um, it might be. That's why I'm always like, hell no, Florida. It might be nice to even just stay for a couple of days, yeah, and feel what it's like. Yep. Because you said you've been with her like your whole life, right? Won't you just let me know what your city you're in? Wait, just let me know when you're in my city. Okay. Am I the only one who never lived in another state or city? I lived in a few of them. I thought Winter Moon always stayed in NYC too, though, right? Uh, Winter, I am I can't even read that county. Florida Ball, all the way. Yeah, I lived in the city for a year, Upper West, and then one a few years ago. But have all of them been with your mom though? Like did you ever live out on your own? It's already. I can't believe this life has been so long. But MLC not with your mom. So you had a little time without her. So how did that feel when you weren't with your mom? Did you feel okay? I mean, nobody could tell you what to do, but I could just tell you that the situation you're in is only going to get worse and if you really want some type of life, you would have to go because your mom's not going to change. Yeah, I remember Susan. You lived all over. I lived in, like I said, where I was born. We lived in fucking like 20 different houses. By the time I was 17 in the same city, and then when I moved. Let's see, how much cities have how states I lived in? One, two, three, four, five. I've lived in five different cities. Well, five different states. But that was just from running from people. Like getting in a relationship and literally having to leave because people wouldn't leave me alone. And I know I would have to leave the city to be left alone. So I'd have to move to a different state. Um, 6 years on your own, so you know how it is, girl. Get back because she was in crisis. Well, she's putting you in a crisis now, so don't allow yourself to be sucked in. Um, I feel so boring. I never lived outside the city I was born in. A lot of people haven't. Gina, have you ever read the book called The House of Mangle Street by Sandra, whatever? I'm not saying the name. I think you'll like it. Gina, I never left outside my state, neither. See, Gina, there's somebody else. I'm not allowed to smile or laugh. She teaches me to hate. Self says I'm ugly and puts me down. That's why I said you're not in a situation that you need to stay in. Period. You were in Orlando. Yeah, I was in St. Pete, and I never did any of that either. Go to Epcot. I think I saw like the outside of it one day. That's about it. I was broke as a joke there. Really broke. Oh, you wanted to read that book? Winter, that's not right. I hope you know your worth and know that you're loved. Yeah, that's why I said it's not. I don't want to come across as being mean, but it's just not the situation she needs to be in. I went when I was little, loved it. And you know how it is to be on your own. Like, don't be sucked into that trap. Only you could do it for yourself. You know, make that push and do it. Susan, Epcot ain't shit compared to Universal Studios. That's where it is at the. Oh, okay. You missing. Okay. I didn't even know there's a difference in those two or anything. I don't really pay attention to that stuff. Dang, my lips are crusty. I haven't used my Buxom in a few days. This because it's so dry. That's why they're crusty. I gotta break out with that tonight. Oh, is there one viewer in here? YouTube, thank you for making it like nobody watches my shit or comes in during my lives. Like I really enjoy that YouTube. If you listen to the things we're not supposed to say, listen to this. My channel has a little tiny bit of momentum. You could at least show the world that, bitch. You could at least do that, okay? I'm really trying here. I'm trying to be consistent. I'm trying to keep shit flowing. Can you at least show the little amount of flowing that I have, YouTube? Can you fucking do that for me? Thank you. Which won't happen. Okay, let's see. Um, let's see. Let's go get a place to Virgos. I'll let you. I'll get your pickles. I'm not going to no Florida. Shoot. I want to find somewhere else to live, but I don't want to be too away from my grandbaby and my daughter. We just wanted to chill, have some drinky drinks, and a few rides. It was a quick trip. Oh, I want a watermelon juice with fresh squeezed lime. I have never tried juicing. I know like smoothies, the texture for me is just I can't do it. I can't drink a thick, yucky thing. So I don't know about juicing, but I know juicing. The juicers cost a lot of damn money. Can you imagine what YouTube does? Wait, does to Diane? What Diane Husted? Where did she go? Did she fall asleep? She usually just listened in lately. She was into the land Tampa, Jacksonville, and the hot spots here in Florida. So it jumped to 3 after your speech. That's not right. Like it hurts my soul because I work so hard and it's like I'm not trying to get monetized or anything, but I do want to show that there are people in here and people probably would come in more because, people are chatting, but when somebody sees it live with just two people on the outside, they're like, fuck that chat, I'm not even gonna try. You know what I mean? Um yeah, I know that's why I should, but I would have to buy a juicer that probably costs $1 million. And then it's not like I could go pick out good fruits or whatever. It always got to be a shopper that does it, and they always bring sucky shit. Um, yeah, I know, and it's always that's what I was saying earlier. I was like, it's always Diane's message in everybody's chat. I've seen that everybody's chat. It's always Diane, not anybody else. And we can't get quiet or Eminem wants to leave. I will leave. I'm not talking to crickets. And you do more than quiet. You be cheated on me. Don't play, Gina. That's not just being quiet. We are playing overtime. I know. I'm like, that's just because sickness hasn't hit me, but I definitely gotta get off. I gotta get off like 5:45 so I can do my little things before anybody wakes up and gets in my way. So we got 15 more minutes before I gotta hop off here. But I'm glad when it could flow even to like past the limit because that means the conversation's still going. It's not forced or anything. So I'm happy about that. Oh yeah, the trailer parks. Yeah. This is my welcome back party. Really. Yeah, it's really, really nice to see you back you know, in these chats. I'm glad came back. I was worried about you. I'm glad. Sorry you're sick. I'm glad you're doing better. Like I said, you gotta get better to get on your channel and start doing stuff. You could even still shoot, Susan. I've been laying in my bed for for I don't know how long doing mine and people like that. I know you probably wouldn't want to do that. I never thought that this would be more popular than when I'm up on video eating snacks. I get more views and more people talking than when they see me. So I think this is a more relaxed time or whatever. It's definitely more, it doesn't have pressure on me. I could actually be relaxed in my pain and illnesses. Uh, Everyone place your orders. Wait, what are we placing our orders for? When did I take Grammy? Oh, the drinks. My drink is different now, and I don't even know. My drink's always usually Henny, and I like the Heineken to drink it with. But I've been drinking this different. I always forget the name of it that my brother bought me, and so I have been straying away from Henny the last year. It's still bourbon or whiskey or whatever. It's still dark liquor. I don't do light liquor. My friend is coming over tomorrow. I don't know what time though. She asked what time I wake up, and I said no set time. So now I'm worried because she's an early bird. Oh no. Well, maybe. Hmm. Maybe tell her. Oh, you'll text her when you wake, to give her idea on what time to come around. Susan, we are here usually every night. Yeah, we've been here every night for this is like the 8th day straight, I think, and this is the longest we stayed on. Look, it shows one person, you guys. I got 15 likes. Um, Winter, that's my girl. Winter, can you make a Midori sour? Is that what it is? That's your what is that? That's probably some light liquor. I used to like apple martinis, but and then one time when I was at the casino, somebody made a cosmopolitan, and that cosmopolitan was so good. But when I went next time, it must have had a different bartender, and that tasted like shit. So I only had one cosmopolitan that I actually enjoyed, and it tasted good. Now it says 5 people, mine says one. Um, Susan, we don't do early birds, that's for sure. It says 2 people for you. Now it says 4. It's moving all around. Mornings have been rough. I wake up and take the iron, then wait for it. Mm. Try to take it in at night and ended up not able to sleep. Oh yeah, I know that really has to be bad. It's a sweet melon liquor. Oh, okay. Just taking in there, everything takes time to build. Yeah. Oh, you guys, but it's still probably some light liquor up in there. I don't think, does dark liquor really have like mixed drinks? Because I don't really hear people talking about it. And I never mixed a drink with dark liquor. Um, I usually just take the shots. Jack Daniels apple and apple juice is my favorite mixed drink. Oh, okay. It's Jack Daniels dark liquor, right? I hope it starts working soon. Yeah, it is working. It just, her system has to, like, sort of rebuild itself in a way. I don't drink, but I was toasting my virtual tequila's cranberry wine. Yeah, like I say, I hardly drink, and I want a good drinking time though, but I just won't let myself do it. Yours says one, now mine says 2. Well, I hope they're counting the fucking views like that. Like, you want to keep on going 1, 2, 3, 4, going back up? I bet. Oh my gosh, whatever, you two. Then watch what I get after here. We'll just say 30 people or something like that. Um, all these drinks sound tasty, yeah. I wouldn't mind having a cosmopolitan made like I had at that time. Because it was nice and strong. Like, one drink, I was feeling good, and I couldn't even really taste the liquor, and I don't even know what liquor goes in there. I didn't even look. But I didn't even taste the liquor in it, so I drank it like it was a juice, and it had me feeling good. So I thought the next time I went in there, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have a few of these. And you have to pay for the liquor. You have to pay for the drinks in these casinos. It's not free. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this again, and it tasted so gross. I'm like, I wish I would have saw the bartender that made the good one, because I would have just waited to see her anytime I went there to get it. Um, Sweetums is working. I would have been. It would. I wouldn't be here like before. I was popping down. Yeah, that's what it's definitely working. It's just gonna take time to build it up. You're scaring me, Susan. I really have to. Even the last time I had my physical, the doctor was like, "Do you want blood work?" And I said no. And I always get blood work to make sure everything's on point, and I didn't this time. I don't know why I was so stupid not to get blood work. And I mean, I could go in anytime I want to, but I can't. I know winter, I'm going to hibernate. And she even said, see you in a year, because she knows I'm not going in there. I should have got fucking blood work, though. Hennessy and coconut milk is delicious. Well, really? Hennessy and coconut milk? I love the drinks that taste like juice and then knock you out. I can't drink dark liquor, but give me some vodka. Yeah, no, it's dark liquor for me. But I really do want a good. I wish I could have like plan a little. I wish there was a hotel that's fucking for like the hotel that I went before was expensive as hell. Well, I don't know if people would call it expensive as hell, but it was almost like $300 a night. That's expensive as hell to me. And it was like for disabled people. There was no way. The bed was too fucking high. The bathroom was too far away from the room. Like, so if I find a hotel that literally caters to disabled people, then I would like to go there, stay there, and drink, and have a little drinking, thing. That would be fun. But I wouldn't do it here because I just don't like going to the bathroom a million times with people. Would rather be in a hotel room by myself. Because I'm drinking, I'm going to be peeing a lot because I'm going to drink a ton of water. Uh, yeah, you found. Um, love tequila. I only did tequila once, and that was a disaster. I wasn't the disaster. It was the person I drank with that was a disaster. Oh my god. They jumped out the window naked and ran around the neighborhood. Oh, it was horrible. The window was on the first floor, so it wasn't like they hurt themselves, but. And I literally had to watch, I had to just let them run around the neighborhood because I had, my daughter was a baby then, and it's not like I could go in the streets with the baby looking. So I had to wait till they came back naked, of all things. It was horrible. Then I said, never tequila again. Like I said, not because of what had happened, just because of that whole night. Don Julio and Patron. Oh, I gotta look. What's the time? You can order iron. Yeah. I just wish I would have, even beyond the iron thing, I have hypothyroidism. I wish I would know what the levels are and all that stuff. I just hope, I don't know, I just should have done it. Ever since I said no, I was like, why the fuck did you say no? And did I get a B12 shot that day? I don't even know if I got my B12 shot that day, so. I bought some expensive ass B12 drops, and it makes me so mad because it messes with my stomach too much to take it. Yeah, $300 is expensive as hell. 2 nights was $600. So, that made me mad. Sweetums, you will not be disappointed. I recommend that to everybody. It's half juice, half Jack. I'm not a drinker, but when I tried, I was told I hug trees. There's never been a time where I drank and like blacked out besides one time, and I didn't even black out all the way. I just blacked out probably halfway through the night. Other than that, I remember I never was like, oh, what did I do? Or not knowing what I've done. And I was a heavy, heavy drinker when I started drinking. That's why I don't do it hardly anymore. You used to go streaking all the time, really? Wow. You would, Susan. I see you doing that. Oh, Susan, I don't need to drink to streak. I'm a nudist. Oh, really? Winter Moon? Oh, yeah, Winter Moon is a nudist. She'll be cleaning and nude and all that stuff. Sweetums, yes, you will not be able to tell because the brand of Jack Daniels is Jack Apple. That's what makes the drink amazing. Okay, so to answer your question, you're half and half. Winter, what did you just say? Oh, Lear, you didn't catch the segment a few lives ago where Winter does everything naked pretty much? Cleaning the windows, all that. What kind of drink do you guys get? Sappy, drunk, happy. Oh, what kind of drunk? Happy, drunk. I think I get all of that. When I'm drunk, everybody always loves me talking for some reason. Like I become the center of every conversation and all that. And then afterwards, I'm like, why is everybody talking to me? And they're like, because you're just so damn funny and stuff. So, but if somebody fucks with me on when I'm drunk, you're gonna be you're gonna regret that for sure. I had hypoparathyroidism for years. I had to take so much calcium pills, but thankfully my body healed. I never even heard of that one. But my type, if it's like I'm supposed to take the pill every day and I can't take the pill every day, so it kind of sucks. And a lot of times, it did go away. Like I didn't have symptoms of it where I needed pills, but then these last couple of years I haven't been able to get off the pills, which suck. But yeah, I think I get all those kinds of drunk. How about you guys? Um, Listen, I came from hippie parents that went to Woodstock. Yeah, it's so weird that a hippie could be so fucking cruel to people. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's crazy. Winter, I wasn't drunk. I had a body. Now I have a bigger body. Gravity takes a hold. Oh, so you were a nudist without being drunk. Streaking? Um, Winter, holy shit, I'm lost for words right now. Uh, Larry, do not be scared. Sometimes I wear a cute hat and a headband. It's good your body can bounce back, Susan. Hopefully this round. That's what I said. That's what I think it will. I wish fucking all what I feel they'll tell me I'll be bouncing back for, but anytime I see a doctor, they're just like, "Up, yeah, deal with your situation." It's like, damn, I gotta take all this medicine, and it doesn't even allow me to do still hardly anything. I'm very limited. It's crazy. So basically, I'm just taking medicine not to be screaming constantly in pain, even though I am constantly in pain, you know. Um, Larry, slow down on me. No, you hauling. See, Susan, see what's up now. That's why I'm saying we see a little something, something in the air. Winter, do you clean and cook in front of your family? Oh, you're talking about naked. Um, okay, guys, I gotta go. We've been out here for 3 hours and 47 minutes. I gotta go because I got to do a little bit, and I don't want to be in my daughter's way when she started to get ready for work. So I want to get to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and all that before I go to lay down and play my games. Um, Sweet, I just need to go to the doctor and do my checkups. Yeah, getting older definitely sucks, and when illness comes out of nowhere, that's why I'm just glad it's gonna be. I know it sucks to be in it right now, but to know that it's gonna get better for you is a good thing. She's not around when I do it. Yeah. All right, you guys. I'm gonna start. I wish I didn't have to end it. If my daughter wasn't getting up early for work, I want it, but I know don't want to be in her way. Get well, Susan. It was so nice. Yes, Susan. It was really nice seeing you. I hope that you, like I said, I'm gonna do these at night until I feel like I don't know when it's gonna stop. So far, there's no end. But we got like a book club starting. I think we're gonna be doing a few more things. We'll get ideas. So please come back. Don't be a stranger. And thank you everybody for coming in and like I said, keeping the conversation going. It helps me so much where I'm not just pausing and there were so many comments tonight. YouTube was fucking up, so I think that's a positive thing. And we saw Winter Moon's up close picture and Gina's shoulder picture again for the people that didn't see it, you guys. So we're growing in the good ways. So I appreciate all of you guys. And see you tomorrow. Good night, Larry, Susan, Wintermoon, Sweetums, Gina. If Cherry's listening. Um, Did I get everybody? I think I did. That's in here now. So wait, just one more thing, Winter Moon, if you could hear me. Is that the picture you're okay with having up that you put up? So that's the picture you're gonna use in chats. You're okay with that picture being up so I can keep this chat up, or are you not okay with it? Oh, good night, Greg, if you're out there. I think he just was like, hi, I'll buy it tonight. I'll just wait till Winter answers before I get off. Okay, alright. Alright, good night, everybody. See you tomorrow night if you can make it.